The fog is coming, 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 the fog is coming. The fog is coming, the fog is coming. Hello, everyone! Gotta make sure you're... Oh, there we go. But yes, hello, everyone! Welcome to yet another...
Voice of Card stream.
Yeah. As I constantly fuck with my microphone for the next few seconds.
Mine's gonna be even worse because of my weird mutant frequency voice.
Yeah, I'm only adjusting it once. If you get too quiet, you get too quiet. So I'm not gonna spend the entire stream just like reaching over here doing this, twisting the knobs and making things work over here. Okay, that's good to go. That's good to go. Also, what the fuck y'all going on about the fog, man? That's kind of weird. We're not playing Silent Hill. What the fuck y'all on about?
I mean, I'd be
Jesus.
down for that, but I know you've said like you had reservations about it or something.
Yeah, it's a bit of a hot thing on... Not yet.
Okay.
Also, you're on New Game.
I was just making sure the thing, but yeah.
Yeah, actually, I've considered it, but it's very like, it's very iffy because I've seen that there's a fan base, and yeah, I just Anyways,
Look, at least I trust you better to not have a Wooly moment where you immediately try to glass the ghost child.
I mean, look,
Frame 1.
frame 1 is just. At least it's not fucking The Evil Within 2, where you can just exploit the child into bludgeoning its head into a wall.
Man, I love child exploitation in video games.
Also, one of these streams I'm going to be adjusting my stream to be full bitrate, and I'll see how that goes.
Oh yeah, that's the classic one right there.
Yep.
Throw the fire axe off a cliff.
But yeah, I'll be probably adjusting my bitrate at some point to make it a little bit higher than it currently is. I could probably edit it, do it live on stream, in fact. But go ahead and hit the button. Go.
Alright, we good?
Yeah, we're in.
Alright, we're in. This has the higher time, so this is probably
Yep.
fun.
That's the fresh save.
Howdy!
Also, hello!
Change the cards and table again. So yeah, last time we came to
No, just a card.
get the last relic from the Black Maiden, and apparently she is pregante and cannot help as soon as a swathe of monsters are attacking the village, so we're going to go help out with that. And we got a very ominous "do you want to save" prompt, so I'm guessing we in some shit.
Yep. We left on a cliffhanger last time. We're gaining in. Also, yes, if you're wondering why the stream's bitrate just suddenly shot up, it's because I adjusted it.
You come upon a thronging nest of monsters in the innermost recesses of the wetlands. Every monster in the place has its eyes fixed firmly upon the intruders. That is, you.
Yeah, I know what it's like to join a new Discord.
The furry fandom be like, even got the shit-eating grin. Didn't think my analogy would be that on the nose.
In unison and begin to march forth. Their destination is clear.
Albuquerque.
Fenmos.
Oh.
The village is in grave danger. You mustn't let a single one of these beasts escape.
Also, hello, F10, F12.
You grip your weapon tight, ready to do battle.
The number displayed in the upper left screen decreases with each step you take. When it reaches 0, the enemy moves a set distance.
Okay, this is definitely a Yoko Taro touched game.
When the enemy is done taking action, you will be able to act once again. If a monster reaches the exit of the nest, the game is over. Defeat nearby enemies first and ensure that none escape.
Yup.
So that's why we got the
Don't let a single one escape.
It's giving you a courtesy.
Okay, and I can't just block the exit. There's 5 tiles they can go through.
Yeah, they made extra sure that you're actually going to have to be playing some chess.
Restrict act. Okay, I can't jump. I have to actually physically move space by space.
Yep. Because it's going to simulate every single step you take.
A monster lurking in the depths of the nest rears back.
It's got that nested mouths thing going on.
Up as it inhales deeply. It looks like it's getting ready to do something, and whatever it is will be headed your way.
Got that Colgate and Old One language smile.
You and your comrades stand firm in the face of the monster, readying your weapons.
Oh, if that's fair, what's up?
Oh, fuck. Oh, man, you really notice the color contrast after so many streams of playing this game with the colors, like, semi-grayed out.
Mm-hmm. Looks nice, doesn't it? Nobody else can see it on stream until they get the new capture card.
Let's go with a Hurricana. No, Hurricana, that's something completely different.
Let's go with the Florida man.
Yeah, even the we're in deep shit music is pretty laid back, isn't it?
Yeah. Because you still got an opportunity.
Damage equal the value of 2 dice rolled per all enemies. Hey, get fucked. Oh, God. Oh. You son of a bitch. I don't know what I expected. See, that is you gone. Get the hell out of here.
We do kind of have some danger among us, don't we?
Jesus Christ. Every time I see flowers in a Yoko Taro game, from what I know of Drakengard 3, it gives me agita.
Could mean something in this game. It doesn't. I'll tell you right now. It probably doesn't.
It's probably literally just, hey, flower motifs are nice at this point.
Mm-hmm. we see as Beasts of Burden has a flower motif explicitly.
And it also happens to be the third Voice of Cards game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there we go. Audacity of this bitch, I swear.
Where that button out?
I wouldn't be surprised if you genuinely do at this rate.
It's either a cartoon slap for high damage or the Lythero auto combo sound, where he literally just slaps his thigh rapidly.
Yeah, where it was like him recording himself, like slapping his hands into the mic or something, and that's what he uses.
Well, apparently it was just him slapping his thigh.
Uh-huh.
Somebody analyzed it. Oh.
Whoa!
Oh.
Fixed 25 light damage to all enemies.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, I fuck with that. Alright, one. Oh, they're imps.
Laddie literally coming in there going, heavy.
Laddie about to cast in the name of God, I tell you what.
The hulking beast bellows a blast of burning flame in your direction.
Nice alliteration.
Oh.
Will attack you every 10 steps you take.
Whoa, danger everywhere you look. You gonna be able to handle this?
Yes, no shot.
Yeah, he's just putting on the pressure. Very good, Becky. I appreciate you popping in.
And
We will be here as your background noise as you busy yourself with your tours. I think these lads are wind, so...
Nope.
Might be something. Aha! Eat shit.
I know, right? We have a shit ton of salves.
Ooh. Ow! Fuck. Yeah, let's just see if this gets rid of one of them ASAP.
Yeah, do.
And let's go a little poke.
A lot of stabs going on here. Damn, son.
Yeah. 2 in the head, 1 in the chest. Wait, no, that's zombies. They probably kill anything, actually.
Wouldn't kill a tardigrade.
Flying tardigrades can feel fear or death.
Yeah, because, like, the implication of those are just, they're practically immortal. Game just like, right at the end of the game, just throws a tardigrade at us, and we both just go, shit!
I mean, they make fantastic cookie ingredients.
fortune favors the bold.
You never know until you try. Yeah, that's all you got to say, because you can't dispute the supremacy of tardigrade cookies. Y'all eat oatmeal raisin, but not tardigrades? What's wrong with you?
The hard cuts to oatmeal raisin and it just shows a picture of a tardigrade and an arrow.
Yeah!
This is what's inside these cookies. If you feel any different about them now?
Full of tardigrades.
It's like... it's like that meme of a hamster and it's like pointing to its eye and then the boba tea.
Yeah. That's the price you pay. Or like that fucking strawberry smoothie and the before picture is a Remilia Scarlet Fumo in a blender.
I say that as I'm reading Forbidden Scrollery recently. It's been actually a very pleasant read. But, like, you know, what Toho manga isn't at this point? I think there's only, like, one that isn't. But that's because the pacing was all over the place for that one.
All allies and enemies. Okay.
Don't hold back.
You are looking a little low, so I will nip that in the bud. Remember that time in the Toho manga where Flandra forgot that she has to actually pay property taxes? I remember.
You joke, but that's actually a thing.
Excuse me. God, considering she hasn't shown up in a mainline game for a good while last I checked, her fucking rent prices must be astronomical.
What's even funnier is, like, it's canonical that Vermilia owns a Chupacabra.
What?
It is canonical.
Ah, Jesus.
She secured herself
That's
a fucking cryptid.
Well, yeah, have you seen her sister?
What's funny is I've seen enough fan stuff to know exactly where the writer for that particular chapter was going with that punchline, and I could absolutely see that smug vampire girl going, "He's a lot like me," and everyone in the room going, "As in, you both suck blood?" Yes.
I was just imagining Patchouli waking up from a nap and walking out of the library and going, "What the hell is that?" Remelia's just like, "A smoothie?"
No, I believe it's actually hinted that Patchy is the one that got her that.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Where did she get it? Against Tokyo eBay?
I don't fucking know.
Wait, would that be G-Bay then?
No, that's the used bookstore.
Ah.
Or Renosuke's place. Also, it's apparently canon that they're aware that they're just in this fucking, like, sub-dimension bubble. Like, they just know. They're just like, yeah, that's just life. We know there's something out there. We just don't care. And I'm just kind of like, huh. Alright. And yeah, no, the entire Scarlet Devil Manor is just full of cryptids.
There is maybe collectively 2 brain cells between everyone who works there.
Except for Sakia.
No, Sakia owns 1.5 of them.
Sakia is the one who has the fucking the leashes for the child harnesses.
Yep, just struggling as everyone else is running in all directions. Patchouli's just laying on the pavement, drooling into a copy of War and Peace.
Oh.
The commander is active. Oh.
Oh.
Perhaps deciding that the ones slaying its kin are a threat. The massive beast that seems to be the master of the nest charges your way. At the same moment, more monsters appear from the shadows of the wetlands and begin moving towards the village. No matter how many enemies there are, you must stop their advance to the village. You and your comrades take deep breaths and prepare yourselves to face the monsters once more.
Has started its own advance. You ought to be spared its fiery ranged attack. Prevent any monsters from leaving the net. Okay.
So you got 1 from afar and 2 pretty close. You can get right to right now.
Yeah, but the one that's afar is closest to the exit, I think.
Mm-hmm. So you have a decision.
No, wrong. Thankfully, opening and closing the menu doesn't count as part of my moves. That would be a dick move.
You have Omnisalves. Just use it on your whole party.
He's the only one who needs healing because he got his shit pushed in.
He's damaged.
About like 11 points. He'll live.
You go into the boss, and the boss does exactly 30 damage, and I just stare at you. I'm like, huh, hello.
Hopefully it won't be a repeat of that last fucking Heart Scar boss, because that one attack was...
Where it just came in and just pushed you over.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck that.
Homie was just like, nah.
That one moves 2. That one moves 2. And that moves 1. Okay. So I can afford to fuck around a little.
boss broke out that one particular segment of the script of an episode of the Boondocks, and like, and that right there was a hero moment.
Yep. Oh god, I think Shoyu Momo, the guy who does the Dragon Ball FighterZ animations, did a version of that with Gogeta and Vegito, and it was a Ningen moment.
Yes, it's one of my favorite videos of his. The fact that every single joke from the writers of the Boondocks has remained evergreen is terrifying. Because they're almost always very pointed jokes, and a lot of problems that only recently started coming to light to more than just specific types or specific people.
Yep.
It is just a problem that everybody just kind of swept under the rug.
The Boondocks is the best show that white people can never quote in public.
Yep.
Or ever.
Or if they quote it, they have to misquote it on purpose.
Yep.
Oh, welcome back, Becky.
Hey. Hardy son of a bitch, isn't he?
See, fortunately, they don't get their turns while you're in combat.
Yeah, that's...
Could you imagine?
Oh my god.
They just give you a run card, just so, two cards, a run card and check on battlefield card. Every full turn cycle, you're just, like, checking the battlefield. It would bring the game's pace to a crawl. Probably why they didn't do it.
Yep. Although I could easily imagine, like, a hard mode in fucking extra content where that is a thing you have to worry about.
Or they turn it into a better Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Sorry, Fire Emblem's combat is, like... It's gotten boiled down so aggressively, like, as of Engage, apparently. There's you don't get, like, tactical crits anymore.
Really?
Yeah, apparently you don't get tactical crits. It's like, even as a strategy game, it's kind of losing its value.
Probably do that charge more often with him since he's a glass cannon.
I think charge whenever you need it.
Well, no, I mean attack buff charge.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Because it adds, like, 10 straight up with, like, no strings attached, and it's free. 1, 2, 1. Yeah, the fact that you get 5 moves makes this feel very generous, honestly.
But it's stilted in your side?
Yeah.
Well, we're still waiting for the gimmick, because one of them started moving 2 tiles.
No, this one moved 2 tiles. Hey!
Fight him off.
Oh, Jesus, they have 29 attack, though.
Mm-hmm. They can fell you in at least 1 hit. Maybe 2.
For all I know, yes.
Yeah, it's a tube top.
Oh, thank God, just flat 10 damage, I'll take that.
It's a Minotaur tube top.
4 to unattack. How about you don't, sir?
It'd be hilarious if we see the flip side story and there's like, yeah, the Minotaurs have just been like agender this entire time. So their proper pronouns were they. I believe
Holy shit!
I believe there is a monster in this game that is canonically agendered.
Also, that guy, he just did 40 damage straight up.
Oh, no, fuck him.
Yeah, no, that crit is, that attack buff.
What's up, Benna?
Hey, Benna. God, why did I sound like Abe Simpson for a moment?
Just reaches over and does it again.
Just lightly taps her head like the fucking Staples That Was Easy button.
Oh, I don't have a bunk button, do I?
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Well, that'll be fixed in another stream.
Okay. Now all that's left is the big boy.
Ooh.
Yeah, that double gold, man. Let me see if I have any regular Omni spells. That's like 10.
That counts as a move.
Taurus's story.
I think that's probably the last one you'll see.
Quality. No, I just have the quality one that heals 20. Fuck it. That's probably the boss. I may as well go in with full beans.
But she only has 11 HP!
Oh, now I see what the fuck you're doing. Now I see what the fuck... I see how this is.
It doesn't feel good when it's done to you, does it?
The Nest Master's monstrous bulk trembles as it menaces your party. Steel yourselves, says Blight. As if in defiance of his determination, the massive fiend lets loose a terrible roar.
Ah!
This is what happens when you free your worms from the string.
Ooh! New theme?
New opening.
Whew, you've come this far. It's time.
+5 to recovery.
This is why you don't drink the worm. You never drink the worm.
Real talk, isn't that like a fucking... Like a rumor / old wives' tale thing anyway?
No, it's absolutely a thing, but it's, you don't drink the worm because it gets you absolutely fucking smashed. How else would you fucking feel if you just consumed something that's been steeping in alcohol for an unknown amount of years?
I don't know, ask people who wait way too long to eat the olive and martinis.
Oh, should I put this stream as mature?
Yes. Oh, he just healed all of that back, you asshole.
Oh!
5 to fire damage dealt by all allies and enemies. Oh, Christ. Fire elemental, I think. This thing's got so much HP, what the shit. Oh, careful.
Well, that didn't do anything.
Alright. Hey! Screw you. Oh, screw you!
Ooh!
Oh, and it regens 5 HP a turn.
Suddenly that spear sounded real good right now, ain't it?
What?
The spear that did more damage, but it came at the cost of, like, 1 speed this entire game. That's been the entire weapon class. You just lose 1 speed this entire time.
You realize the sword that I bought at, like, a while ago, right?
Yeah.
That's, like, more attack power than those spears?
You ignore the spears every single time.
Because I bought a really good sword. What the fuck are you talking about? That has nothing to do with this right now.
Does devour and just gets all the HP back.
Oh, thank God not.
Oh, no. Oh, it's all allies. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, thank Christ. I'm gonna talk. What?
Probably.
I imagine it sounds like one of the characters from that old show Dinosaurs. Oh, thank Christ it's just doing normal attacks. Please keep being stupid. Alright.
It's just under half? No. At 125.
Half would be 120. Thankfully, Blight here's a glass cannon, so... I'm going to take this opportunity to set up.
So we haven't had the 125 mark yet.
Oh my god!
There it goes.
Add 5 to dark damage dealt by all allies and enemies. Hey, guess who we have on our party?
He just breaks out a card that he's never used before.
I mean, it's about the same as how it works in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Ah, I've been sitting on my trap card.
What is it, Yugi? What do you have now?
Oh, it's weak to dark, bitchin'!
I have the fuck you card. And I'm playing it in attack mode.
Oh, leave her alone! Bastard, you bastard, you bastard!
Oh.
I'm gonna sell. And up. I don't know if he's got any dark attack, so...
I mean, we'll find out, won't we?
No, I mean, Captain Frogo. I don't think he ever learned any dark attacks, just, wind and fire.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, no!
Ooh.
Oh, my God!
Oh!
Thank God I have that I have that party heal on him. I mean, I know it doesn't matter who I put it on, but screw it.
Just says miss.
Oh God! Because I know, like, specifically older Atlas RPGs, that can actually happen. Oh! Okay, decrease fire damage.
He switches to Devour. The AI is acting on the happenstances now. Like, it's not done this entire game so far.
Not only could healing miss in those older games, at least revival items, you could run into random encounters in save point rooms. I think it was only the SNES ones, because after that they realized, wait, no, this is fucking stupid, and just programmed it to never happen again. You know, like normal game devs would do. And I imagine if this leaves its target audience, we're going to get that crowd of people who wants to swing their dicks going, no, but if you know what you're doing, that game is like baby snore snore easy. Like, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Also, in the future, there may be a quality of life for our stream coming. Whenever the fuck they ship it.
Integrated mute button so you can shut it down whenever we start talking.
No, it's a second PC, technically.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I might as well announce that,
yes.
So I might as well announce it, since nobody knows where the fuck I live. Yeah, so I managed to snag a Steam Deck, and that's gonna become our game, the stream's gaming PC from here on out, once it gets here. I already have most of the tools ready, I just need to swap into a newer Elgato capture card, and we're good to go. So you may notice some interesting, maybe slightly less fidelity, but like, who's fucking keeping count? First of all, the view y'all see to begin with is already fucking 720p. Even if you're viewing it in 1080, so it's not like anybody's gonna fucking, you know, it's not like anybody's gonna actually notice much of a difference. Oh, there it is.
Ah! Eat shit, asshole!
I was about to say he still gains HP.
Oh, right, from the regen. Go choke on a fucking chicken cheese.
Oh, it won't be pure crust. It's just a lot of PC games will suddenly be a lot more streamable. That's what's gonna go on.
And if it is pure crust, it's pure crust integrated anyway, like Cruelty Squad.
Yeah.
I don't think we're playing Cruelty Squad anytime soon on stream.
Maybe? I don't know. You never know.
I feel like you would genuinely get nauseous if you tried to.
Isn't that weird fucking game?
It's the weird immersive sim that's intentionally as ugly as fucking possible, so much so that Pat said that he genuinely cannot play it.
Can I spell? Oh, it's on Steam too. Oh yeah, that game.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd probably play that.
I had a feeling.
Like it's a super big maybe, but I've also played Tower of Guns, so it's not like I've not played a game like that before.
What about Golden Light?
What?
Have you? I thought you would have played. I thought you would have heard of that game. You haven't heard of Golden Light? It's the weird meat game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's like a fucking horror roguelike thing where you have a button dedicated to hitting yourself.
Okay.
Also, all your weapons are made of meat and they can live and die.
All right, yeah, I'll consider that in the future.
Have you ever eaten a lead pipe made of meat? You will soon.
Yeah, I mean, sounds delicious. Ultra Kill is a big maybe as well, because Ultra Kill I actually have to practice with.
There we go. Okay.
I want to do Ultra Kill, but I want to do Ultra Kill correctly.
Okay, I just had to play super defensively. That boss wasn't too bad. Jesus Christ, Laddie got 2 levels this quickly. Generate 1 gem at the start of battle. And I see that border, that's a passive.
Yeah, you gotta equip it.
No, she comes with it naturally, I think.
You have a maximum limit, you gotta equip it.
I'll check. Yeah, fuck.
After a fierce battle, the great fiend finally collapses to the wet earth in a spill of green ichor.
Ichor.
Yeah.
Ichor.
Ichor.
It's... Let it go, let it go. At least he's not saying sigil.
Hey, you're the one that says
The
prosperity
other
and not
monsters
posterity.
lurking about.
Those are easy to get
All
mixed up.
withdraw at once. Marvelous.
At least it's
You have
mistaking two...
managed to save Fenmos from the danger it faced.
No.
Alright. Now we can head back.
I'm probably gonna
Death crawler.
I'm probably gonna wait for Ultra Kill to come out of early access. Oh look, the bellwether is not.
Crisis is averted. You and your friends make your way back to Fenmos to check in on Queenie.
Okay, it's just gonna move us there automatically, that's
And
why.
she died.
Yep, I'm expecting it.
No sooner do you pass the threshold back into town than do the villagers surround you as though welcoming home great heroes.
Yay!
You inform the mayor that you've wiped out all the monsters. And though he seems momentarily delighted at the news, he also seems terribly flustered. This isn't the time for that now. You start to worry about Queenie.
Huh.
A village woman comes running and barks angrily at the assemblage. She explains that Queenie is going into labor, which might explain the men's panic at what they ought to be doing. The woman points at Laddie. You there, come along and help. Without waiting for a reply to her demand, the woman drags Laddie off.
Alright.
Difficult though it may be right now, all you can do is pray for Queenie and the child's safe delivery.
So now we are all alone. Look on the villagers while you wait for the baby.
We just go to this shrine and it looks like a Chrono Trigger portal opening on the card. A baby card slowly slides out while Yoko Taro's hand slowly creeps into the screen, grabs it, crumples it, and just slowly creeps out of the screen.
If you look closely, you can see like a whole tower made like a Jenga tower made of Asahi cans.
Oh, fucking Emil ring.
Guess all we can do is wait, says the man regretfully.
For those who are not necessarily aware, it is
restless.
I keep going.
His mind clearly abuzz with worry for Queenie.
For those not necessarily aware, it is on record that Yoko Taro does not like children.
It is that's why I keep making that running gag. Is literally every game he has made thus far involves either direct or indirect mention of child death in some capacity. In Drakengard 1, you literally had a map where you murdered child conscript soldiers in one of the alternate routes. And for those of you who haven't played Nier Automata wondering, how the hell does he work child death into a game that doesn't have humans? He finds a way.
Yeah, no, he absolutely finds a way. Also, you goddamn right, I'm gonna keep refreshing that page.
Scream.
Queenie's voice echoes out of the maiden shrine. You
Scream.
hope she can endure the pain.
Oh yeah, good that this game isn't hiding away from the fact that childbirth is fucking rough.
Oh yeah, it is confirmed that there is...
The mayor gazes out at the swampy surroundings, murmuring to himself. To think that the entire village would come together for the sake of a new life.
There is new content for the game, it's been confirmed.
Yep.
We may or may not stream it. We'll see how things go.
Oh yeah, I forgot one of your quote-unquote party members in Drakengard 1 eats dead kids.
I mean, post-mortem.
That's actually part of the dark irony of one of the cutscenes in ending C and D where she gets eaten by the giant mannequin cannibal space babies.
Also, congrats to Malkin for getting platinum again on Terraria.
Uh-huh.
And busies himself giving bits of food to the bird perched atop his rucksack.
Oh, so that's not just aesthetics, that's genuinely there. That's wild.
Bird's just been chilling.
Yeah. Bird's just been sitting there doing bird things. Newborn cries. Ah! Ah!
A baby's cry cuts through the silence, breaking the village from its tense reverie. Time, which felt as though it had frozen,
God,
begins to tick
that's the
away
perfect way to sum that
once
guy up.
again.
He looks like the secondary antagonist in a Studio Ghibli film.
Also, the bird, as the baby cries out, the bird just suddenly goes, "Oh, shy!"
Either that, or he looks like a side character in an episode of Lupin.
Faster than you can let loose a sigh of relief, Blight takes off in the direction of the maiden shrine. The baby's here. You rush after
Glass.
the amative attendant to the maiden
Glass.
shrine.
No, it's fucking. I think it's Hideki something, the sound designer for Resident Evil, who has a bird named Gumi-chan.
The bird who's like the
Yeah.
laughing bird meme.
He also has a macaw that goes Kiwi-chan, Washoy, and then just immediately attacks the camera.
And then there's Masahiro Sakurai's cat, who apparently doesn't like doors.
That's funny.
Like there's actually a video of him opening a door, and his cat's just sitting there, like, gently pawing at it, and looks at him like nothing's wrong. Just sat propped up against the other side of the door.
We now enter the shrine.
The newborn's cries echo through the maiden shrine. The villagers present for the birth have weary but happy expressions on their faces, and they wipe the sweat from their brows. Blight asks timidly, Is the baby? A young woman hands him a cloth-wrapped bundle. Perhaps because he has finally felt the weight of his own child in his arms. Blight's expression cracks, and he begins to weep, overcome by emotion. Such a
Just
relief.
Majima
In a
the
bird costume.
He repeats himself several times as he walks over to Queenie and shows her the child's face.
It's like how Red Guy in Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared went from a puppet to just a dude in a costume.
Yeah. Oh no, he's always been a dude in a costume. I think he was a puppet like once.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I gotta rewatch that series then, because I don't remember it nearly as well as I thought I do.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not all at once, considering. Maybe all at once if I want to be daring.
As though having just fought a fierce battle, Queenie's face is lined with exhaustion and covered in sweat. Though her expression is somewhat pained, she looks at her child with a smile of deepest affection. The Onyx Maiden and her attendant have named the child Melanie, a word from the language of spirits, meaning eternal happiness.
It's just a small thing, but it's always funny when they have to come up with fictional justifications for inserting the real world meaning of certain names in there. The language of spirits, aka shuffling through pages, French.
Yes. The exotic language of the moon. French. My shoe.
Buckle it.
With a
1, 2, buckle your
tear-stained
shoe.
face,
No.
Queenie gently inclines her head to her exuberant attendant.
Yep,
But then the strength seems to seep out of her.
I had a feeling.
With those final words to her two most beloved, the Onyx Maiden's eyes close for the last time. With its only maiden lost, this island is surely destined for ruin.
I just had a horrible thought. Do I want to say it out loud?
That's on you. Just don't get me banned.
No, I don't mean like a bad joke. I mean like something fucky in regards to a plot beat.
Yeah, sure.
Are they going to have to sacrifice the child in her place now?
Oh, fuck. Well then.
As you prepare to sail away, you notice that the island is submerged just a bit more than it had been when you arrived, almost as though the ocean is trying to swallow it up, now that it's bereft of its maiden. When you part ways, Blight hands the now useless maiden's relic over to you.
Now useless, Jesus, okay.
You are hesitant to accept, thinking he might want to keep it as a memento of his beloved. Only when he insists, saying, "Don't lose your home. Don't lose your island," are you persuaded. The Onyx attendant then heads homeward, vowing to make Melanie's life a happy one.
What remains of it?
Monsters run rampant across the sinking lands. The people of Fenmoss remain beset by numerous hardships. From aboard your ship, you watch the East Isle shrink into the distance. Eternal happiness. You pray that is what their future holds.
I don't know, Becky. Say the punchline. Bon appetit. Oh my god. Bon bon.
So, that's all 4 Maiden's relics. What's left for us?
And now it's time to fight the 4 Archfiends!
Weight of happiness. Down on her, she protected her babe, the last. I know there's memories of friendship, but you do you, laddie. Starlight Veil. Deal attack plus 20 light damage to all enemies. Add 5 to party's defense for 3.
But what's the cost?
I'm gonna have to check.
You have finally gathered the 4 relics, one from each of the maidens you have met on your journey. Laddie's maiden preparations are complete, and Lax celebrates by twirling in the air.
Like twirling around in circles, or like genuinely being thrown up in the air and twirling, like ah, ah, ah.
The time has come to see your mission fulfilled. You make your way to the Spirit Spire in hopes of saving your home.
Stretch.
Oh, I forgot to adjust my tweet. Whoops. I mean, technically it is a Splatfest. It's not the Splatfest we want.
No.
That's 6. I'm gonna correct that real quick. Yeah, so check your passives.
Oh, right. Ability. Yeah, it's just in there.
Is it the first one, or go into it? You can't swap that out for anything?
They're all active. They're all stacked together.
Yeah, fair enough. The spear.
Hush you.
Nah, it's a spear. Give him a spear. He's got it in the picture. Look, he's even got a spear.
No.
You dare defy the cannon?
Just give him no weapon.
Yeah, just give him fuck all. See how that works out. No. Well then, it's pretty good.
I mean, he's down 2, but you gain 2 in replacement.
Yeah, but this is still like really fucking good, though.
For now.
Yeah, that staff is still permanent. All right. I've been using Trust the damn line. I wonder if I should swap normal stab out for.
No, because if you run out of resources due to a boss mechanic, what are you gonna do?
I mean, considering how beefy enemies have gotten, I figure I may as well just do it like this at this point, because
Alright.
air thrust only costs 1, and and when in doubt, I can just charge.
Okay. You don't say I didn't warn you.
I'm just gonna try it. Jesus Christ, chill. Because it's like when I was doing normal attacks against that worm thing, it was doing barely anything, especially during happenstance turns where it got a big defense buff.
I mean, we've never also used a maiden relic either. because we don't know if those actually grow with the character.
I don't
Because they've
think...
all had flat, pretty flat stats across the
Yeah,
board so
I don't
far.
think they do grow that much. They're just nice free weapons to have.
I mean, I can look it up and confirm since we're probably towards the end of the game.
Yeah, it's starting to feel like it. I'm gonna swap that off to this.
Oh!
But
Yeah. You missed out.
what do you mean missed out?
All of our relics are incomplete.
What?
Yep.
What the fuck did I miss?
Those are not the final forms.
So they probably get final as we proceed or something then. Because that, or it's like we have to do multiple playthroughs to get them there. It's like, I don't know what I could have missed.
Oh, yeah, no.
What? What?
Do you want to go through the side do you want to go through the side quest?
What?
You have the last viable weapon.
What?
You have the last viable weapon equipped right now.
So I just have like one of the best weapons in the game already.
No, it is the 10th strongest weapon in the game.
You're... What?
Yep. I looked. I spoiled myself.
Okay, so what am I missing?
Go back.
Go back where?
Everywhere.
I have
But
to,
that's if you want to do this. It is purely optional.
so I have to go back to like every town?
But this explains why some weapons only got one change and why they look like those changes were so specific.
Okay, so fucking...
Also, SteamWorld Quest is extremely good. I want to stream the entire series, but it's going to be in the future. But yeah, just go back. Because, yeah.
Alright, guess I'm going back to every town and looking for shit.
Should I have said nothing to just let us proceed and see what happens?
The entrance to the shrine is resplendent with seashells. The maiden must make a hobby of collecting them.
By the way, equip it.
Oh, equip it and then go in the shrines or something?
I believe it is equip and go in. Yeah, play the SteamWorld games. There's a lot of really, really good people have worked on those games.
I think when I played was like SteamWorld Big on the 3DS, but I remember that was pretty decent for like a nice short game.
God, I love that. I noticed. I'm like, oh fuck. I wonder if those are gonna be like something we're gonna need later on.
Congratulations, you completely activated my fucking mind goblin.
Yeah. So now I'm not gonna tell you how to do it though, because now you gotta figure it out. But from what I read, it's actually pretty obvious once you think about it for like more than 5 seconds.
Hold on. Okay. If it's not going into the shrine, then it might be... Thankfully, this jumping thing means you don't have to, like, walk all the way, so not as many random encounters.
Laddie offers the maiden's relic she was given up to the altar. The
Holy
feelings left
shit!
behind in this place by the maiden and the spirit.
Oh, I'm
have
not gonna use
imbued
a
the relic
spear.
with greater power.
Holy god damn. How long have we been able to do this?
The moment we got the relic, we were able to do this.
So we could have just coasted through this fucking game. Okay.
We could have Final Fantasy IX this.
Oh my god. No, hold on. Okay.
So yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Don't equip the spear, he says!
I mean, the Onyx Relic is probably going to be better.
No, that's number 1, I believe.
I mean, it also looks cooler, so screw it. Oh yeah, what
Yeah,
does
that's
fucking
number
Hyde have to
1.
say, actually?
That's number 1, by the way.
The Onyx Blade?
Yeah. Or no, the one you did first is the strongest one.
So the Onyx Blade.
The attendant mutters.
I mean, if you want to equip
but
the
to
Onyx
whom
Blade,
you cannot say. Pitiful.
he's just saying it
pitiful.
again.
His miserable murmuring gradually melts into tense silence.
Hey. Hey, buddy. Look at me. Just hold up the Awakened Relic. Bitch.
Yeah, no. If you think the other relics are going to be stronger, you prepare to be disappointed.
I mean, they're at least gonna look cooler.
The only one that actually looks noticeably cooler is the Onyx one. And I had a feeling that one was going to look like that, like the moment I saw it. I was like, huh, why didn't it do that thing? Turns out, because we didn't finish any of them! Including the one we got from the beginning of the game!
How do we complete that? Oh, right. Now that we know Laddie's a maiden, we can just fucking...
Hold up. I'm gonna laugh if, it just became a mispoll. Oh yeah, no, actually it's good that we're doing that.
So this is like the perfect time to do it, apparently.
Yeah.
Laddie offers the maiden's relic she was given up to the altar.
There. And it is now.
Yeah.
The
Yo.
feelings left behind in this place by the maiden and the spirit have imbued the relic with greater power.
I'm surprised you didn't notice that was happening this entire time.
What do you mean?
This thing's been sprouting eyes as you, like, the moment you saw the first card.
I don't think those are eyes. Those look more like...
Those are eyes.
Are those eyes?
Those are eyes. Because the previous form that you literally just upgraded from had 4. And they were eyes.
I don't know. I thought they were like fucking blooms or something.
No, they're eyes of darkness.
Wiggy.
Yeah, it's probably one of the coolest looking ones until you see the other two. The other two also look pretty fucking cool. Like, they're all pretty well designed, but yeah, I from what I peeked on, like, this is genuinely probably going to make the final segment of this game doable.
I noticed you say doable and not easy.
It's gonna make it doable.
I'm guessing I'm going to want to grind a little bit.
No. This is literally the only way you can, it reaches a doable point.
Alright.
I think it's, yeah, we still got the Ivory
yeah, we
and
still
the,
got North and West.
Crimson to do. This one's gonna be interesting.
I mean, for sake of gameplay, we're probably just going to be able to waltz right up in.
Yeah, but there's no shrine here, I don't think.
Yeah, there is. It was in the basement.
Ivory?
As you enter the shop, you
Fair
shake your
or.
head no, and the smith looks crestfallen for a moment. He quickly shakes it off, then composes his face into a business-ready smile.
Buy some nice chainmail for
Yeah,
Froggo.
you literally don't have to buy weapons from here on out.
I can still buy armor.
Yeah, like, but that's why I'm like, actually splurge on your characters finally, because it's gonna be hard. Like, you probably shouldn't have come to this place. You probably should have gone back to the Onyx Isle and got the fucking armor there.
The Traveler's armor is what Laddie already has. It's like +4 defense and +2 speed or something.
But you got it for the protagonist.
No, I got it for Laddie.
All right.
Oh, are they going to block me from going in, or can I... Oh, wait, no, that's right, because the entrance was through the maiden line. Grants us eyes as you did the vacuous romp. There it is.
Just makes you do the stealth sections again.
Oh, God, if it does. Oh, yeah, and these ladies are still here.
Yeah, don't worry
Y'all
about
have fun. Y'all have fun in Sunday school. That's how I remember Sunday school, at least.
Don't worry about them. They're learning about revisionism history from the Alabaster Kingdom. And that there's the square where everyone had a good time together.
And nothing happened at all. Here's this photo of Stalin eating dinner all alone with no guests. He's just laughing with the photographer off screen. Don't worry about it.
I was making something a little more poignant for American history, but
Laddie
all right.
offers the maiden's relic she was given up to the altar.
There we go. So what's this gonna turn?
The feelings
Damn,
left
that's
behind
speed
in this
boost.
place
Yeah.
by the maiden and the spirit
But
have imbued the relic
Miss
with greater
Speed's
power.
not a very good stat in this game.
Yeah, it's just turn priority.
Not even. It's like fucking accuracy. Once you hit a certain point that you can naturally attain through other means, that's pretty much it.
Huh.
Yeah. Because certain enemies there's going to be certain enemies that'll always take priority over you.
Okay, so I can't go back this way. It has... Wait.
You spot a young woman with a familiar face. Timidly, you ask, "Krim?" She fixes you with a sharp gaze, as if to say, "Don't talk to me."
Okay.
Oh, you didn't spot the other one?
What do you mean, other one?
Look at all the cards.
Yeah. Oh. Oh!
You spot a woman. You spot a young woman with a familiar face. Timidly, you ask, "Lanka?" She offers a tender smile and says, "I am the maiden. Is there something I might aid you with?"
Did you spot the third one?
I mean, there's just some kids out there that have similar style of clothing, but it's not anything. See?
Alright, well, turn you back on the situation, I guess. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's what the
forever.
card's doing to you right now. I literally told you which one it was. That's fine. It's literally flavor like the first two we did, where it's just the uncanny bullshit.
West.
The immaculate shine of an ivory coat, spotless and pristine.
What?
A man bumps shoulders with you as he attempts to rush past. "I'm so sorry. I'm late for my match," he exclaims, completely flustered. He hurriedly explains that he's on his way to the arena where the strongest in the realm are gathering to compete. If you think you stand a chance, why don't you join the tournament, he suggests, then dashes off.
I think the only one I don't remember was the shrine for this.
I think it's in the arena just as well.
It might be, yeah. Surprised considering all the combat stuff, this one isn't the attack-focused weapon.
We're in a place called Heroes Dominion, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. This goes. The game's pointing you in the direction.
Alright, so just go into the Coliseum.
Okay. Just don't sign up unless you want to. I mean, you can. There's some shit in there, but it's like 100% optional and really no point.
After playing Breath of Fire 3 in my personal time, I want to take a break from JRPG tournament arcs.
Calls out to you as you attempt to open the door.
Talk to the receptionist.
Apparently, you're not allowed in yet. You pose a query to the receptionist. Is there a maiden's altar here in the Dominion? The man indicates that there is. Yes, in the arena. And I can show you the way for the right price.
1G? That's it? Okay. Fuck it.
The man accepts the coin with a gratified smile and then guides you to the altar.
Now give me another coin and I'll let you use the altar.
Offers the maiden's relic she
Yeah,
was
no,
given
I was expecting this
up
dude to
the
nickel and
altar.
dime us, but wow, really?
Yeah, I mean, he ain't making much.
Every JRPG has a cash gate, but man.
I think that's what that entire scene was a joke on.
The feelings
Wow.
left behind in this place by the maiden and the spirit
That is
have imbued the
completely
relic
different.
with greater power.
Oh.
Yeah. So you guessed the strongest one pretty quickly. Yeah, you'll need the Azure one more than anything. Well, go visit your friends. Or leave the village, that's okay.
Oh, right. Literally girl power. Yep. After that arc.
Deciding
A
their
number of
destiny.
warriors are gathered around the Crimson Maiden. Oh, I just bit my tongue. Sorry. A number of warriors are gathered around the Crimson Maiden. They all seem to be speaking about problems in the Dominion.
More games should do this. More games should just leave outtakes in for fun.
I feel like that's on purpose.
This has happened so many times, it has to be. There's no way they would let this many of them slip by as an accident.
You even hear the... like, him nursing the tongue for a moment.
Why don't we have more audiobooks in this style? That would be great. This would actually be like perfect for a Lemony Snicket audiobook.
There's a reason why I typically don't listen to audiobooks, and like the fact that this game has just little bits of personality in it, each game having their own little bits of personality in it, is what all audiobooks should strive to be. Same goes with the Monogatari audiobooks, even though they're taking forever to come out. They literally got recorded in a way that they're audio dramas. And they're so good.
Oh yeah, fucking Leo's voice pack. Or like a lot of the Guilty Gear voice packs, actually, because they have those little bits of personality in them that's great.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of my favorites is Elfelt's announcer pack, because if you pick her as your character, she actually has a little squeal of delight that someone actually picked her.
Alright, well.
The Crimson Attendant watches over his charge wordlessly, but pride lurks in his expression.
He just looks fondly at his little flowchart that he had from earlier and just chucks it over his shoulder, realizing he no longer needs it. The chart can now return to nature where it belongs.
Some poor sod of an armadillo picks it up and goes,
Oh boy!
I'm sad that Happy Chaos existing means that Elphelt's probably not going to be put into Strive unless they drastically rework her game plan. Because he's already got kind of the zoner with gun thing going on.
yeah, I think that's all 4 of them now?
Yeah.
The 5th one, I believe, gets...
Yeah, that's Flatties, so that would be Omega Isle.
the 5th one, I believe, gets upgraded through story.
Although I am glad that all the people complaining about Elfelt terrorizing people in Exard and Rev, which is getting rollback this sometime, closed beta for that this October, it's putting her in people's heads, which means that we're getting lots of cool art of her, and that makes me happy.
Okay, so... I believe she can now equip one of those 4 relics as well.
What?
Yeah.
You can just pop and swap them? Let me check.
Yeah, check them out.
I don't think that's a...
know. Okay, so she's just got one more step before hers becomes a legendary as well, I guess.
Yep.
What about Lack?
Lack is still permanently unable to use jack shit.
Fair enough.
I mean, unless you want to put a great sword in the hands of the little Muppet, go ahead.
I mean...
Then again, the Harry Potter Puppet Pals can use pipe bombs, so who am I to say? Wow, I think he's just got everything now that I've visited all the places.
Yeah, there's really no... the only reason you would ever need to go to these is for the armors, which are significantly better. Like that frost
Oh,
mail.
I should have gotten this instead of...
You still have the money.
I do. And I can just sell the Night Chainmail.
Yeah, like, you don't need weapons either.
And you were the one who told me that, like, speed is a dump stat in this game.
Yeah, it's just, if you need it, you need... Or if you get it, you get it. There's no reason to have it. And give her the light armor.
It's still the funniest thing to me that,
No, you still got an upgrade.
But she already has the light armor.
No. Go back. Go back to buy whenever you can.
What do you mean go back to buy? Hold on. Let me sell this because we got those weapons, so
Yeah,
I don't need
there's
this.
no point.
Yeah, no.
I think it's hilarious that if you actually went back to that shrine and activated it, because you can do it. You could have done this at any time.
Like as soon as those tails were done.
Yep. You could have done this at any time.
Alright. So what the hell do you...
All the way at the end.
I wish you could...
Okay, so she can equip March. Oh no, she already has March.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
It's also better for him as well.
It's better for his attack and speed, but not as good for his defense, see?
Oh, carry on then.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying this whole time, and you haven't been listening.
You could also just take that venom out of your voice there.
Alright, and... Actually, does anyone have anything to say now that we've been kicked out again?
You're leaving. The man seems quite concerned. I'll be back before you know it, you tell him. Hoping to put him at ease.
Wasn't this dude senile in the beginning?
Probably.
Oh yeah, fucking... It would be funny to hold the sword because then it would be Kermit pulling out a Glock.
Right.
Behold the ultimate I mean, that is Happy Chaos in a nutshell, going back to that. The most powerful mage in Guilty Gear's lore, and yet his only game plan is just create doppelgangers so that he can hang back and pop a cap in both of your kneecaps.
Yeah, I think everybody's just saying, hey,
I think some of these still ain't different.
if you want to stock up, baby man, you can do it here.
This is like the best time to do it because we're closing in on the end, it sounds like.
What we expect to be.
So... No, we can only buy... I guess I'll buy a couple of these.
Hey, you got, like... Since you can apparently have 50 fucking items in this game.
Yeah.
Just buy 99 of them. Fuck it.
I don't
You're
even
at the
have
end
the
of the
money to
game.
do that if I could. Plus, I want to leave room for stat cures, because status ailments and KO has been kind of fucking us up.
Okay, so KO, yes, but when does status ailments actually have done something to you horribly?
Poison. Also that time Laddie got paralyzed out the gate and I couldn't heal because she had the healing spell.
I mean, you have a solution for that now.
I have 5 revival. You know what? No, let's go for 10. Because this is like the only way to res in the game, I think. Bombs?
You also bombs, ropes, rubies.
Smoke bomb. Oh, there's our fucking escape. There we go.
I mean, there's no point.
Yeah.
There's never been a. I don't even know why the item's in the game. I don't even think it's in Beast of Burden either.
Get a couple of these for shit and giggles. Oh my god, that popping! Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just a stiff neck.
That's more than a stiff neck. That thing's made of graham crackers.
Relieves the pressure in my brain.
Did it come over the mic?
Probably not.
He has twink energy. He's got like X-twink energy, considering.
What, the baby man? Or...
Yeah, the baby man.
Yeah. Baby man! Fucking item shopkeeper went through his E-boy and his carrot top arc all at once.
Yep. Cottoned on to the idea that, wait, no, abs are just bullshit because that means you have like 2% moisture and body fat in your body. Fuck it, I'll go strongman then.
2% is an understatement.
Oh Christ, it is.
You're like, if you were to go without, I guess
Your
I'm simply
adventure
full of air.
began
Yeah.
when you met Black at this very altar.
Because it's like, people were talking about that because of fucking Hugh Jackman doing the new Deadpool thing, and everyone's saying he doesn't need to be shirtless, for fuck's sake. Let him have a normal body type. What?
No, proceed.
Oh, with the story. Okay.
The self-proclaimed spirit told you that Laddie could become a maiden if you brought all the maiden's relics back to this spire. The memories of the other maidens now reside within the relics
cards. That's
as
interesting.
pure light. According to Lack, only a single heart scar remains. You need only heal it with the relic's light.
Yep, this shit again.
With the sound of Lack's familiar chant in your ears, you once again enter the heart's domain. You see a door within the blinding light. Not long after, you hear a voice.
Dave's not here, man. That joke has never been funny for the past 10 years. Please stop. Dave's not here, man. Okay.
Beyond the door lies Laddie's unconscious mind, the voice says, though you have no idea what that means.
You just open the door and it's a slowly rotating grocery store chicken in a microwave.
No, you open the door, it's Laddie sitting in a chair, and the protagonist goes, "Is this Laddie?" She just goes, "No, this is Patrick." And just the door closes and that's it.
Just immediate smash
No,
cut to
this
credits.
is Patrick. Run
The voice
credits.
then delivers a warning. A half-hearted attempt will only end in heartbreak.
Yeah, because when a heart breaks, it breaks in half, right?
Wouldn't that be funny if we literally just avoided a bad ending?
Well, we got nothing else to do.
The sound of a begrudging sigh fills the air as the door opens.
Like even why the begrudging sigh? Is the mysterious voice even like, okay, we're doing this shit. All right, I didn't want to get up anyway. No, it's fine. And make the land of woe. There I will.
The mysterious voice echoes in your head as consciousness fades. When you awake, your mind feels hazy, and you find yourself wondering what that voice from earlier was. Laddie, noticing your distant gaze, looks at you in concern. You recall the voice telling you to make for the land of woe. With no other leads, you decide to do as it says.
All right. Yep. I think this is actually the first time we've come here with Lack in the party. Every other time it's been with the maiden and attendant.
No, I think it's only been one case of that.
No, it was two, because it was with the Azure Maiden and then the Ivory Maiden.
After healing multiple heart scars with the help of the Maiden's relics, Laddie's heart's domain is starting to return to normal. As you gaze around, your eyes become transfixed on an area in the east that is still shrouded in black.
What? That's weird.
Suddenly, the onyx stela begins to move and goes off into the distance. I think the land of woe is that way, Lack says. You decide to put your faith in its words and chase after the stela.
And away you go.
I'm gonna have to go the long way around.
Game just goes, nah.
Why couldn't we go to the land of...
Whoa!
And now the true
Don't
test.
hold back.
Hold fast or expire.
I still need to do a Darkest Dungeon stream.
I wonder if I can go back and get her relic upgraded at the altar, or if it's just going to be a plot thing.
No, I think it's gonna be fun.
If
I would have told you if it did.
Alright.
But I only saw 4 of the relics actually get upgraded in that quick guide. And I had a feeling something was going on, and I was like, I wonder if there's stronger weapons in the game, because I feel like Protector Sword feels awfully, you know, underwhelming for the damage stats we've been seeing. Yeah, no, that's just it. He's just fucking beating the shit out of things now. What the fuck you gonna do? We'll fight about it?
There's a mod that changes the whole game to make a diesel punk setting.
I'm gonna be real. I would actually be pretty okay with that. Oh, you wait. For what game, or? Oh, Darkest? Fuck yeah. No, fucking link me that shit. Link me that shit. Like, let's fucking go on that.
Oh yeah, isn't Darkest Dungeon Sisyphus' favorite game?
Huh? No, there's an endpoint. You can beat the game, like, first attempt. It's doable.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's not impossible to do either. You just have to know what you're doing. You have to know how to handle everything that you fight at that point. Because I believe that's the only area in the entire fucking game that does not scale.
Oh wait, fuck! There's level scaling.
No, do not interrupt. There is not level scaling. It's more or less just zone progression.
Okay.
Like
8 to attack for 10 turns? What the hell?
Two.
1.
Yeah, Darkest Dungeon is technically, like, it is a technicality roguelike. It's not actually a roguelike because you can beat the game at any time. It's just, again, you gotta know what to do, and each zone's level is more of a difficulty slider than anything. Like, the more areas you clear, the more you go into it, the further in that particular area's story point you get, which means that area gets harder because you're progressing that area's story. I think your party member's maximum level is only 5. You can get it really easily.
A lot of treasures off these guys, huh? I guess they really want to make sure you're all set on item.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm just like 99 of them and just make the game fucking throw them out the window.
99 in a game where your max inventory is only 50.
Yeah, fuck it. Start stacking cards. They're cards. Just put them on top of each other. What the fuck are they gonna do?
You manage to catch up with the Onyx Stela. Just where do you think you're going, you ask, as you give it a tap?
Door.
When
We just out slaps the shit out of you.
the Stela transforms into Queenie and Blight.
What?
Queenie, who appeared on her head for reasons unknown, tumbles to the ground with a yelp.
Wait, so she was just floating upside down for
You
a
didn't
brief-
see the card?
No, I saw the card. I didn't think that was literal. That she was just hanging upside down and she just has a Wile E. Coyote moment and just bonk.
A concerned Blight helps the maiden sit up. It seems she can't shake her misfortune, even in this world. But you know that the Onyx maiden died in childbirth. You suppose that these two are just illusions made by Laddie's heart.
So, you want to know why he probably paused for that?
Why?
It wasn't the childbirth part. It's the joke I was literally going to make. Get up, sweetie, you're pregnant.
Wait, the illusions have joined our party?
Yeah. Yep. No big deal.
That-
I remember that thing I said about the fucking merged cards? This is probably where that comes into play.
No,
Hi,
because-
welcome to the second half of the game, apparently.
No, because Lack just got pulled out.
Yeah, don't worry about Lack. He's
The
pointless.
land of woe is an abyss of anguish. It is a pit of darkness into which sink her deepest, darkest desires.
Yeah, no, the game's been doing this for a good bit now.
My, what a curious little desire you have with you, an elderly woman remarks. Something about her strikes you as strange.
Maybe it's the giant floating evil glob card behind her. Most old ladies don't have
Suddenly
those.
on the opposite end of that
Some
woman's
do.
stare,
But not all of them.
retorts, "My name's not Desire." The woman explains that the queen has ordered all her subjects to keep black shadows called desires as pets. Only with greed can you proceed, she tells you, before mysteriously vanishing. Her enigmatic words leave you with nothing but questions. To find answers, you know you must explore the area for yourself first.
If you want to get in the queen's hole, you gotta pay the troll toll.
I had a feeling that's where you were going with that.
Oh, thank you for the hydrating the stretch, Nexus. I took the high ground, okay?
That's the high ground. Sure, okay.
Yeah, the low ground would have got me banned on Twitch.
Oh, their stats are higher compared to the Mortal World version.
Yep. I believe they're scaled appropriately now.
With poison. But what if I miss?
Uh,
Guess.
Actually, once you're done with this battle, I want to check something. Or I want you to check something.
Oh my god!
You just gotta pay for the Queen's Moat Water. Royal Moat Water. The medieval substitution for Gamer Girl bathwater.
It should be an honor for you to drink this moat water. Why does it sound like I've been smoking for all my life? It's because the coal mine's just around the road. We're Blacksmith Village.
Damn. Okay. So what do you want me to check?
See if you can equip any weapons on them.
I don't think I can, because I can only equip accessories on temporary party members, but let me... Holy shit, they're level 24.
Yeah, about to say, are you sure they're temporary now?
I mean, next level, 0 XP.
I mean, you could also just check out the relic.
Yep. Permanent, empty.
Okay, fair enough. They got weaker versions of the weapons that you just enhanced, though.
Yep.
Which is really depressing.
Unfortunately, that does not carry over. It's like we can do it early, but we did it way earlier than they meant for us to do.
The enhancement? No, we did it late, actually. Again, you could have done this the moment you had your hand on that relic.
Yeah.
Like, the moment you saw that altar, you could have just put that fucker right on there and been like, nah. I am now beating the game. Especially with that spear. They ended up being a very good guess. Again, if you didn't do that one first, I was gonna be like, all right, so you may want to go to the blue place. Because you were gonna be very quickly convinced that the other weapons or the spear was gonna be weaker, but it's like, no, I've been telling you to pick the spear this entire time because that's what the trailer recommends.
Wait, like the actual game trailer?
Yeah, it shows him with the spear. His full key art, that sword that he has in his hand, serves no purpose.
That's weird.
Yeah, his actual strongest weapon is the spear, as you have it right now. This is as strong as he will get in the entire fucking game.
Okay, so from here on, it's just experience levels and shit if I want to grind.
Yeah, and even then, you're only getting HP out of that.
HP and the occasional pip of other stats.
Yeah, but it's like, you know...
Considering how low numbers this game is, it feels like every bit helps.
You're practically at the end of what would effectively be the max level of a Baldur's Gate game, okay?
Yeah, but this ain't Baldur's Gate.
Right, but you're on
there's no cool talking mice that eats eyes.
I'm hungry to see.
I want to replay Baldur's Gate sometime because you showed me the Beamdog sail. Thank you for that, because I have like basically.
Yeah, did you get them all?
Yeah, I got all of them. I got Planescape, I got Neverwinter. The only thing is that I know how 90s like CRPGs are, and I'm like, I'm probably gonna open up a Game Facts on the side when I do this.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The only one that I don't recommend opening a Game Fact is for Baldur's Gate 2, because you just don't need it. The game's pretty good about making sure you don't miss shit.
I mean that, yeah, but also it's one of those again 90s CRPGs where it's very easy to stat yourself into a character who can do jack and shit.
Oh yeah, by the way, now's a good time if you want to put that strike back on your character for no cost. Now's a really good time to do that since you have the highest value you could physically get.
Yeah, but the other thing that's been fucking me over is my elemental versatility, and I have a character who can charge. I feel like I'm going to be okay.
So, your protagonist, there's really no reason for him to have magic. Your weapon is affects your non-magic stats. So now that you have the strongest weapon in the game, just take all your magic off.
Because there's no magic stat, it's just attack. The reason I have the heal thing with him is because card limitation.
Well, no, but just put your normal strike on and get your other physical back in. Because you took all of his physical out because they were the physical was starting to lag behind.
Yeah, but everything still runs off physical, like you just said. So
no. The non-magical runs off of physical. Air thrust runs off of just an invisible magic stat. Your stab, try attack, and I think there's like another one off to the side that way.
Yeah, there's another one.
Yeah, no. There's I think there's more. Hold on.
Let me see. Because Thunderstrike's a shared card anyway, so Starlight Veil, that's another shared card.
Yeah. See, but you really you probably don't need the Flame Rush anymore. You actually keep the Flame Rush because that's been doing work.
Because it's more elemental versatility.
Yeah. Just. Put your stat back in. Now that you got the strongest weapon in the game, you haven't even seen how good that actually is.
And I guess since I got a bunch of healing items, I'll take off the double heal.
I was just gonna suggest just getting rid of fucking Mirage Blast, but because your heal,
not to mention, what situations aside from niche bosses am I going to be dealing with a bunch of enemies all at once?
Yeah, that's what I say. Like your heal has been more versatile to you than Mirage Blast, and
well, I literally just put it on to see if I ever need it.
Yeah, you just never fucking used it. I think you used it like once, and you were like, yeah, it's kind of not worth it.
No, I never used it at all. I literally just put it on my hotbar.
And, try attack, that's on you. Like,
Try attack ignores defense, but at this point with his attack stat, I don't think I need it. Because, like, I don't know how many bosses are going to have ball
yeah,
defense
it's deal
enough.
damage equal to the dice. That's right.
Yeah.
Until she gets her better, it is still safe to keep your magic strike off.
I haven't been using sharpness as much. Should I swap that for something else?
What else has she got?
Well, apart from the...
I'd say just get fucking Starlight Veil in there.
Yeah, because considering we're dealing with dark enemies, having a light attack is going to be super helpful.
Yeah. You kitted her out. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, they're temp party members. They wouldn't have extra cards to juggle.
I am gonna spoil myself a little bit more. We are rounding the latter half of the game. So.
Latter half, not last act, I noticed. Well, then again, it's pretty common nowadays for RPGs to have, like, a seeming final act and then an actual final act, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, we play Dragon Quest III on this channel. That's literally been a thing since '88. I hope we see more news about the HD 2D remake of that game, because Live Alive was so fucking good. And I can already imagine they would do something amazing with Dragon Quest III based on what I saw in it. The only problem, I think, thinking on it, is they might be held back because Koichi Sugiyama passing away might influence the music copyright, and that's why it's been held up.
Yeah. It's because the company that he ran, like, it needs to be fucking dissolved, and it's starting to happen. Oh, fuck. Okay, no, that's why there was an update on this game, today.
Oh, there was an update today?
Yeah, we won't see it until Nier for Switch drops, but we can get Yorha-themed, boards for every single Voice of Cards, game now.
Huh.
Yeah, we can get the, pod-themed, pawn token.
Christ.
Yeah, see, you see what I mean now?
I feel like such an idiot I slept on this attack for so long, not to mention the boost it gets from this weapon.
Yeah, like I said, like, I'm not, like, backseating you, I'm not trying to lead you astray. Just, like, humor me, please.
I know, but it's like, if I'm gonna fuck up, let me fuck up.
So the problem with fucking up in games like this is we already saw what happened when you fucked up, where you didn't go back and check other things. You almost missed out on the best weapons in the game.
Yeah, but that's more my mind goblins. That's less to do with the game itself.
You're done, by the way. I believe those are the last weapons for the game.
Yeah, because it's like, it sure feels like based on that attack power.
I think there's like one more weapon, and that's Laddie's relic opening up.
Also, Jesus Christ, her passive giving an extra gem to start means that she can just go in.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Damn near everybody can go in.
I think I can wipe at least one of them off the board.
Probably both. He's got 29.
Nah, because it's like... Bitch,
were
I
saying?
thought.
You were saying. Remember, you're on higher stats now. He's gonna have higher crit. If there even is a such thing as phantom stats in this game. You're unsettled.
That's always the weirdest thing to have to fuck with. Ring of Protection 2, the sequel.
The Ring of Protection +1, practically. That's on you if we want to use that. If it was me, I'd probably be like, well...
He's had the standard version for so long, I may as well.
How cool is the +2? Oh, okay, never mind.
It's literally double.
It is a step the fuck up.
In a low numbers game like this, yeah, +2 is a lot.
You have boss stats now.
I kind of do, and that's terrifying.
Aren't you glad I brought that up?
A little bit, yeah. Because, like, every so often, depending on the game, I don't like to get too huge in RPGs if I'm playing them for the first time, but it's like, considering we're close to the end of the game, it's like, it's fine.
No, I had a peek a bit ahead. The thing that I saw literally said you'll need it.
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if the game goes, hey, you wanna go do this?
Reminds me of the difficulty spikes you would see in older games. Like, I think Breath of Fire 1 had one of the worst examples, because there's a boss that goes apeshit when it goes critical HP, and it just keeps spamming its AoE over and over.
I mean, it's literally the fucking console and fucking Xenoblade. Oh!
Aren't you glad I bought those fucking Omni Panaceas?
Hold up, I gotta sort through my massive array of resurrections.
Just Laddie fumbling an entire deck of resurrection cards.
No, not even, just her reaching into a backpack that's really small and just throwing like 40 fucking vials of resurrection behind her. They're just smashing against walls, reviving enemies, and as one comes up, another one whangs them on the head and kills them.
Yeah. I was thinking more like those like old pictures of people who are mad that there's apparently no deck limit to older trading card games. So people would protest it by bringing like construction beam sized decks in like a big plastic tube.
Yeah, there's a reason why a lot of games have deck size limits, and that's because mill decks are really aggressive about that. Where you can, in Yu-Gi-Oh! At least,
I think it was Yu-Gi-Oh!
It was Yu-Gi-Oh! In Yu-Gi-Oh! Before they had a side deck limit, you used to be able to build a deck purely with mill cards that would go through that entire deck in one turn. That entire side deck, just the whole stack in one turn. That's one of the big reasons why you just, one, it's banned in every digital version as well, by the way.
Oh.
You really can't make that mill deck now.
So even in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, there's no fucking being a cheeky little bitch about it.
Yeah, no. There's no... the only time you can ever pull out a single turn win is just the fucking Pot of Greed Exodia deck.
And that still requires luck.
Yeah. It requires luck and not getting fucking... not getting fucking Michaeled from Achievement Hunter.
I think that happened to Ray, too.
It happened to Ray as well. And he literally goes, I got fucking Michaeled! What the fuck?
Isn't that duel like a puzzle-y type duel anyway, where everyone's got preset cards?
No. It's not Duelist Kingdom, it's Duelist City, I believe, is the arc that one, references. That particular fight is purely RNG. Oh, hi.
Hello.
You see a man holding a mirror, fussing with his hair. Behind him looms a dark shadow.
Just imagine it's whispering in his ear. Oh my god, it looks so awful. Look at it. Look at how mad it is. I can't believe you got up with bedhead like this, you nerd. You look like a fucking nerd just got pulled from a locker. Why are you sitting in lockers?
No, the shadow just leans into his ear. Look at you with your $20 ass haircut. And just walks off.
Or floats off. No, it shifts.
Explicitly lands on the ground and walks.
It lands on the ground, shifts into the likeness of a moai, looks at him, and then grows legs and like toddles off. Like little Waddle Dee feet.
The whole time, dun 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 dun.
I can't believe 02 shit talking this bumpkin.
The queen just got fucking Miracle Matter just chilling right behind her.
Miracle Matter bullies his Arier live from Twitch TV.
Yeah, some Moai do actually have legs in their statues.
That's horrifying.
It's so fucking weird.
Are they just like buried underneath?
Yeah, there's some Moai statues that have like legs and whole bodies.
I did not need to know that.
The conspiracy theory of those Moai statues being alien tributes continues to this day to be completely founded on possibility. The more they dig it up, the more they're just like, fucking what?
I don't want to give those theories credit is the worst part, and yet...
No, it's the weird ones that, like, are at least foundational in reality. Like, I would love giving those, like, credence, because those are the weird ones that you actually, like, really want to be real. Because they're weird.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he's just fucking sidestepping that shit. Now you're just gonna do fucking Grand Strike and just completely ruin everything.
God, Blight going through a fatherhood arc really beeped him the fuck up.
No,
Let's
do Grand
go.
Strike. Fucking Grand Strike that shit.
I wanted to, like, assuredly take one off the board, but they're really slow, so yeah.
Like, these guys will be done before you even fucking round to their turn.
Oh, you bastard.
I have to say, where's all the fucking crits? Goddamn. Alright, well, fucking...
Because they're gonna resist dark,
Florida
so...
man, that bitch.
Yeah? Actually, is that bad timing considering?
it's already come and gone. And, like, fucking my heart goes out to the people in Florida, but even people in Florida are making jokes about the dude who fucking was smoking meth in the fucking hurricane.
Oh, yeah, no, that's just on brand for Florida.
Florida is the only state you could I'm gonna wait.
The shadow melts into your body. His desire gone, the man glares at you with disdain. Greedy jerk, he scowls.
What? I feel like this game would make fantastic content for a Yoko Taro Games Out of Context Twitter.
Right. Yeah, no, Florida's about the only state that I'll be like, yo, fucking my heart goes out to the people who had a lot of property damage, but like that dude who was doing dabs in a hurricane though.
Not to mention, apparently there's so much flooding that sharks have actually gotten into a couple places.
Yeah, they're doing their morning commute.
Part of me is concerned we're having a Shadow of the Colossus scenario. Oh, you know what?
Yeah?
You say it out loud.
Oh, we get all the desires in the area, and we just get fucking Kime.
I mean, we've already made jokes about how this guy looks a lot like a younger, fresher face version of him without the dragon hate boner. Not to mention his first... Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Not to mention, remember, his first thought about how to get the maiden's relics from them was to murder them.
Yeah, no, again. And so I'm like, this motherfucker might just be Prelude Kime. We're literally about to be looking at fucking mannequin baby entities here in a bit.
Yep. Not to mention losing his parents because his mom thought putting dragons into one of those knit sweaters like people do for their pets during the holidays is a good idea.
Come wear my sweater, sweetie.
Oh god, would it be spoilers to bring this up for Endwalker's things?
No, don't do any Endwalker spoilers. We do have somebody that does regular
Fair
streams.
enough. I won't
We've
spoil
been
it.
kind of not honoring that as much lately.
Because the expansion's almost a year old, admittedly. So it's like, it feels like you can be slightly more loose-lipped, but still be mindful of other people. Because, like, it doesn't matter what the expiration date is on spoilers. If someone's going through it for the first time, don't be an asshole.
Now that we're done with the scenario, we can safely be like, we can wait a little bit longer. It's okay.
Yeah. Because, like, I don't care if Final Fantasy VII is, like, over 25 years old at this point. If someone's managed to live under a rock and avoid most of the spoilers or the context for them, just fucking don't say anything. Just let them go through it as pure as they possibly can.
That boat's already sailed for me. I knew the basis of Final Fantasy VII for fucking years, and I'm like, I can see why people
Also,
would
why
enjoy
did you
it.
raise your hand when we don't have cameras?
I mean, I'm more just doing that just to exemplify to you.
I'm not gonna lie, for a brief moment, I thought that you saw a spider in the room again.
No, we have at least 2 spiders, and I'm just like, nah, they're doing our home some good.
They're house spiders. They can stay.
I've learned that 90% of this, like, if you have a house spider, your house is better off. Oop, hey, oh, all right.
A woman looks
Oh, we've got
inside her
NPCs from like
walk
every
and
town so
sighs.
far.
Behind her looms a dark shadow. The woman turns to you and exclaims, "I am sick of being poor." The shadow behind her
Are you just
then
the
leaps
fucking-
at you.
I mean, grasp the wealth by the throat and just choke it out. Let's go.
There's nothing wrong with hitting a person with wealth so hard they explode into money like a Scott Pilgrim character. If you hit someone really hard, they'll probably drop just enough money for bus fare up in Toronto.
Shame Toronto doesn't have a bus system anymore.
Wait, for real?
I mean, I believe it does, but it might as well not.
Balls.
Yeah.
Hey, there's your crits.
Magnificent.
Half the HP gone.
Yeah, no, holy shit.
Also, yeah, I love that the Scott Pilgrim game is literally just a River City Ransom clone in the most loving way possible. Oh, alright, goodbye.
Holy shit!
Everybody just kind of sick of that person's shit. Literally took her fucking desire and went, grab the wealth by the throat and choke it.
Just tap her shoulder and go, hey, you want to know what the answer is? They just point over and there's like some little shadows working a guillotine.
Or better yet, you want to grasp wealth by the fucking horns? Here's a time machine. You're looking for Harambe.
The shadow melts into your body. Her desire gone. the woman glares daggers at you. How greedy can one person be? She asks with a scoff. You hear what sounds like a lock coming undone. Perhaps a door has opened somewhere.
Yeah, no, people have pinpointed the Alright.
Riant? Is that what that says?
I ranked this 5 out of 5. People have pinpointed the fucking escalation of like economic inflation in America to the death of Harambe.
What?
The exact day is when the US dollar's value started plummeting. And inflation started going apeshit.
Oh yeah, because a lot of people joined Deviant. Wait.
Pun not intended, but it's still funny.
How dare you steal my greed, you greedy asshole.
Right. It might have been the rant.
It looked like there was an eye in there, but...
No, there was. There was. It's just... It's probably one of those old English words that has, like, phantom letters.
Like how jail used to be spelled G-A-O-L.
That's just more, like...
That's just old school grammar.
Transliterate, I guess, is the correct term?
But it's still so funny to see people constantly struggle with it in, like, Final Fantasy XIV and shit, and they'll say things like Morty and Gal.
Morty and Gal. I used to say that, then I thought for a second, I was like, no, they're just saying jail. And the economy went ape shit over an ape eating shit. Yes, in fact, that's the pun that I unintentionally made.
The rant, you literally beat up the guy who's doing a huge post about F-Zero Story Mode Chapter 9.
Oh.
I was going to say you beat up the dude who yet again still thinks in 2022, despite all the...
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Despite all the people who have finally come to understand elsewise, yet again, someone who wants to make the cold fucking lunch meat take that Shinji is a pussy and Evangelion is a mecha deconstruction.
And young girl face each other.
Even the manga's more of that. But...
My kingdom for a crumb of media literacy in some people,
yeah.
Please.
So I've remembered, and I do have the volumes of it. Where people are probably getting that influence from is the mangas, which is a deconstruction of mecha, because it's wrote pretty heavily different than the series.
I think most people are referring specifically to the original TV anime.
They could be, but I'm not going to defend them regardless.
No.
Because that makes the point hit even harder.
Because it's like you are talking about... Because the thing that gets me about people talking about deconstructions is these are genres that have existed for decades. They are older than you are, and you are assuming that only just now are people asking questions threaded together about the tropes relating to those genres. Kindly fuck off.
I mean, if you really wanted to say something's a deconstruction of mecha, just watch Ultraman.
I mean... Mobile Suit Gundam literally deconstructs itself in the earliest series. The idea of falling into the cockpit might be a bad thing actually has been a thing since day one.
My desire is the strongest, Lavia shouts, getting fired up for the fight.
These people are literally fighting over I'm more of an asshole than you are, and speaking of bad social media takes, hey, here we are.
It certainly looks very tough, Queenie remarks, praising the other maiden's desire. Lavia blushes.
Oh, they're just having a Pokemon battle? What?
Apparently, she's not used to getting praised. Behind the two maidens, Gladio's desire claims an easy victory.
Alright, yeah, I guess they're just fucking battle monsters now.
Okay. I mean, I guess that explains why the next Voice of Cards is literally a monster taming game by the look of things.
Just fucking, like, rolling up into this place like, yo, y'all playing some fucking Telefang? Let's go! I will, for the record, I will never be able to play Telefang. There's apparently a proper method of playing it.
Why? God fucking why?
What you got?
You know what? I'm just gonna power. Gonna save. Everyone's sick again. We did that fucking Chipotle down by the airport again, despite the fact that it turns your anus into a fucking stormfront.
Feels got food dumb.
We'll probably take a break after this fight then.
Yep.
You ever think about how many things in G Gundam would have actually been, well, not G Gundam, UC Gundam, I'm sorry. How much tragedy would have been avoided if Char just came out of the closet? Really makes you think, doesn't it? And on that note, we're going to take a BRB.
Oh. I mean, we're taking the BRB, yes, but I feel like, no?
Have you seen the way he interacts with Amuro?
I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like it would have been worse if he did, because then he openly admits his purpose, and everyone's gonna want him. Oh shit, he's in the mid. Let's fucking go.
Anyway.
It would turn it into the world's worst anime love triangle scenario.
Or the best love triangle. Well, unless you live in Australia.
Yeah, then if you live in Australia, then you suddenly have politicians going, no.
No, I mean, if you live in Australia, you probably no longer live in Australia, considering how things go in Gundam.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Texas.
Anyway.
Running an ad break while we're here, so be right back. Don't hesitate to run ad block, by the way. Just fuck Twitch. The fog is coming, the fog is coming, the fog is coming. The fog is coming.
The pog is coming!
Okay, so for those who are not aware of this, the fog is coming meme, there's this dude who just completely goes off the fucking rails on Twitter at a celebrity and just breaks into repeating the fog is coming over and over and over again for like, I think like 40 fucking tweets straight. Is the only thing in the tweet contents is the fog is coming. And the last tweet is a coordinate that you can find on Google Maps. I forgot where it was, but it's like, it's such a weirdly specific place.
BRB's phone.
Yeah, I'm right on it.
There it is. I mean, there it goes.
Yeah, no, it's another one of those weird fucking...
Is that your Sakaguchi?
You see an elderly man devouring what looks to be a feast. Behind him looms a dark shadow. He then looks at Lack and licks his lips. Ah, you'll make a fine dessert, he murmurs hungrily.
Num num num.
I mean, I know Lack's a puppet, but I don't think that's the kind of fiber you need in your diet, sir.
I gotta get it from somewhere. Skeleton's like, you need a hand?
Sir, I know I am a snack, but not that kind.
Just a delicious little snack.
Don't worry, he doesn't have teeth anymore.
He's just gonna gum you to death.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's just gonna lightly fucking gum lack in his jaws as he's just sitting there with, like, a hand resting under his chin with a look of, so this is my life now.
Motherfucker's got more teeth than Mitch McConnell, though.
Mitch McConnell somehow has negative teeth. Don't ask how that works. He just does.
Oh.
Okay, that's not too bad.
I mean, you're still gonna fucking die if you're not careful. Oh, there it goes!
Nope! Hanging on by a thread, baby!
What you gonna do?
Poke you. Wow, the poke is still 20 damage. Okay, yeah. This weapon is this weapon fucks.
Spears have always fucked in this game. You just kind of slept on them.
I mean, this one specifically when it's plus 21 attack.
Yeah, no, it's the strongest one in the game, but it's still, like, you slept on this entire weapon class.
Can I get the first file? No, he's not. That's still a lot of damage. Jesus. Looks like it's attacking time. Just good, she's got dark. Even with dark defense, though. I'm gonna pass turn to get a free kill, actually, before I end the fight. Because that thing is on its last legs.
Just magically heals itself up to maximum HP.
Oh, don't. That bosses that can heal themselves are always the worst. Just straight up.
So, okay, bosses that can heal themselves are fine. They suck, but there are ways of making it okay.
Yeah, and it's forcing them to not play the game anymore.
No. I'm trying to remember, like, there's a couple of them. Fucking Monster Hunter does, healing bosses.
There's one in, like, Shadowheart, because, like, the worst part is when they can heal enough damage to undo a whole turn.
Body. His desire gone, the man begins to drool. Your greed is insatiable, he spits in disgust.
Your greed is insatiable.
Just sounds like fucking Richard Nixon in the last vestiges of sanity. Like tour guide Nixon.
On down to the Devil's Quarter! Oh, is that an event? Or is that an enemy call?
That's an enemy.
Oh. Don't mind me if you hear the occasional crunch. I'm actually munching some asparagus.
It makes your pee dark. Smell weird.
Taurine does that. It's a taurine in the asparagus. I believe it's taurine.
I mean, it's something.
What the dog doing? The dog is coming. The dog is coming.
Me after
quickly
playing...
breaks into fucking Silent Hill 2 dog song.
No, I was just going to say more like fucking, that's just playing fetch with the dog. What the dog doing? The dog is coming.
The dog is coming. The dog is coming. The dog is coming. Also, fucking shout out to, like, the only YouTuber that actually makes the fucking Dream SMP YouTubers look like, only one of them look like an actual human being for once.
The door exudes
There's
a sinister aura. When you touch the
Keep
handle,
going.
the
Don't worry.
aura dissipates, and the door opens.
But, fucking Dad Uncle Ben from Urban Rescue Ranch apparently had, fucking Tommy in it in a couple of his videos, and the dude's actually, like, nowhere near as maladjusted as his peers. The dude's just, like, normal as fuck. I'm just like, what the fuck? How is this guy, like, somehow proving that it all was just a bit, but not in a dumb way? Where, like, you kind of question whether or not it's a bit.
A couple other people out there who I will not name.
Oh, I'll fucking call them out. Fucking Dream SMP at large. Like, a good majority of them, like, the bit stopped becoming a bit, from what I heard.
Just the monster are chilling out there.
Like, fucking Dream was here, apparently is still going through his Joker arc, by the way.
And
Fucking
fight.
still.
Yeah.
People will put their kids through college before the Joker arc is done.
I mean, it apparently generates views, so maybe we should have our own Joker arc. But not like the Heath Ledger Joker. I'm more talking like, you know, the goofy Adam West Joker, where it's like harmless fun.
I was thinking more the Mark Hamill Joker.
That also works.
Specifically Batman Animated Series Joker, where it's like a good middle ground of goofy bullshit and actually threat.
Where like you kind of wonder if he's actually unhinged and just, you know, not bored, or if you actually wonder whether or not he's just unhinged or bored.
Yeah, and how much of it is him actually planning stuff, and how much of it is him just doing it for shits and giggles to throw people off?
Like, it is confirmed in the Batman Animated Series and Batman Brave and the Bold that the Joker is literally just a really heavily planning guy.
Yeah, especially in Batman Beyond.
Oh, yeah.
Because Return of the Joker is like, until the Arkham games came out, is probably the nastiest the Hamill version has ever gotten.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like very little humor, and there's literally a moment he laughs in Bruce's face.
But not only that, but, you know, him having his own a taste of his own fucking medicine.
Yeah.
Fucking shout out to Terry McGinnis, the best Batman. And also the voice actor that voiced him. Dude's really played that role pretty well. I think he's still a voice actor now. God, I hope I don't, like, look up the dude's wiki and find out that he's, like, been engaged in sexual misconduct at some point.
It feels like that's been a thing for a lot of people, hasn't it? Will Friedle.
Will Friedle! Hey!
White Knight miniseries.
Huh, I gotta check that out.
Oh, God, okay.
Oh my god, this guy actually looks like fucking an older Terry McGinnis.
Holy shit. Wild how that worked.
Yeah! He's still married. I mean, he did a good bit of voice acting and then did a lot of TV roles, apparently. Good on him.
Miniature painting bids on Critical... Oh my god.
Hell the fuck yeah! Let's fucking go! Fucking dude rocking his nerd pride. Let's fucking go on that shit.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Oh yeah, he was a guest, wasn't he? I know that they had a lot of people on there, like Ashley Burch has been on there. I think Phil Lamar was part of like the Pathfinder one-shot that Matt ran, where everyone played a fucking goblin.
You hear a door unlocking in the east. It sounds like a new path has opened.
That's the one where the Joker becomes sane, goes by Jack Napier, marries Harley, runs for mayor, basically kind of forces Batman to realize he's got to do more than just beat on criminals to make the city better.
Oh, yo, okay, what? Let's fucking go on that shit.
Wasn't Napier one of his pseudonyms from another series? I don't know if it was. I don't know if that was the name he went by in The Killing Joke.
I believe in The Killing Joke it was Joe Chill. Or some shit.
From the movie, okay.
The door exudes a sinister aura. When you touch the handle, the aura dissipates, and the door opens.
Call of Cthulhu one-shot that Taliesin ran with Ashley Birch, Erika Ishii, then as well as Travis Marisha Anley. I mean, I'm honestly not surprised that Taliesin was the one who ran the Call of Cthulhu one-shot.
Don't hold back.
If anything, I'd be more surprised if he wasn't. And then again, no. Matt's actually really into Lovecraftian stuff.
Also, I will say one thing. I do think it's actually kind of funny and a little bit depressing at the same time that as Anthony Birch was having his fucking moment for a good bit there, like, Ashley most definitely separated herself from him for a good while. And it sucks because, like, that's family, you know, going, ah. But, like, she knew. She knew it was coming, it feels like. But also, fucking shout out to Ashley Birch actually being, like, apparently really cool.
Oh, yeah, no. Not to mention, she's got, like, a lot more vocal diversity than just Tiny Tina. Yeah. There's been some roles she's been in where I didn't know it was her until I saw the credits.
Yeah, no, fucking Tiny Tina is just literally fucking... Hey, look, it's YouTuber Ashley Birch. Whereas everything else she's been in as a voice actress has been like, oh, wait, yo, fucking what?
I forget the name of the character, but she was one of the 2 unique party members in the first Persona Q.
She was Bavardi in Outer Worlds, yep.
Yeah, that's the big one, the other big one I remember her with.
The precious little lesbian.
Yep. Lesbian aromantic specifically, I believe.
Homosexual aromantic, or no, homo-romantic asexual.
Yeah, because it's like the writer for that questline said that was basically pulling a bit from her life experiences because she is also that.
Fucking shouts to people who actually, like, further discover themselves that way. Because getting yourself figured out to that point is, from what I've been told from a number of sources, very difficult. Because it's a hell of a struggle.
And the thing you gotta remember is that the terms and all that for it, they're like tools that you can change out when you need them. Don't worry about specifically adhering to them, just realize, oh, I might be this now. I don't need this spanner, I have this spanner. Or however you want to put it.
The pieces of my chessboard are interchangeable.
Yeah.
Is what you should be saying.
And occasionally, if I don't need them anymore, I can just feed the pieces to my dog and make the other person wonder why I'm beating him.
Both sides are made out of chocolate.
I'm a little
Chonky nugget.
Oh fuck yeah. I'm a little upset with how Obsidian kind of abandoned the Outer Worlds, but at the same time,
it's because they had one of those moments where we have so many ideas for DLC. Let's just make a whole ass fucking game.
Yeah, and I'm only saying this as somebody who actually bought the season pass and only got like 1 DLC out of it.
Also, yeah, don't feed chocolate to dogs.
Yeah, don't feed chocolate. Well, okay, don't feed chocolate to dogs below 70 pounds. It is safe to give some chocolate. Still don't do it, but it is safe to give some chocolate to dogs above a certain weight because they're able to handle it.
But it's like
still don't fucking do it
because that shit is literally toxic to them.
No, it's just sugar overdose.
I thought it was like a chemical in chocolate.
Yep, it's too much sugar.
Because I know that's like part of the reason why you also, despite what they do in JoJo Part 1, do not feed dogs grapes.
Oh, I think it's like the arsenic. They can't process in it properly. Oh, is it really? I thought it was just the sugar. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll openly admit it. Like, unlike the rest, unlike a good majority of the internet, I'll at least admit when I'm wrong if I'm wrong. Had somebody on Reddit actually freak out about that. Like, no, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's not that big of a deal. Like, well, you're supposed to be mad. This is the internet. I'm like, I learned something today.
You can tell when people are terminally online because when you react genuinely to something and not in a spew of memes, or when you admit that you're wrong, they have a moment like like a Bethesda character who doesn't know what to do because you did something to interrupt their script.
Take on. DM that to Nexus.
Because I'm guessing that's a...
Yeah. The only reason I have that up still is because bots are back to using links now.
Yep. And not even the good kind that shout and have an aversion to pottery. Another level up. That might be worth looking into.
Yeah, I mean, it's Tempest. You now have the ability that Blight has.
I mean, kinda. His is more magic and mine costs more, but I think mine might be more powerful as well.
What stat is it influenced by?
Let me... Nope, that's the wrong one. Skill, not a...
It's attack plus 10. Okay, yeah, just... No, get rid of air thrust and put that in there.
No, because this is single target, and it's cheap. This would be good for, like, big beefy bosses. This is good for crowd control.
Fair enough. I mean, you have 36 fucking attack. Like, attack plus 10 is literally half the fucking boss's HP already. Or at least a quarter at minimum. Okay.
Quality on the spell.
I'm gonna click that real quick. Boop. Yes,
The
shot
shadow
by traveling
glares
stops
at your
dogs,
party,
while rarely fatal.
then suddenly lunges at you, as if to swallow you whole.
Mimic!
Oh, theobromine and caffeine. Oh, fair enough.
Show 'em what you got.
Yep.
Yeah, the amount of theobromine. Fair enough. I learned something today.
I'm surprised for once I knew an animal fact you didn't. Usually you have those over me.
Usually, yeah, I think that's one of the ones where I was like wrong because I've met dogs that are just like chocolate. Give me that shit.
Well, dogs will also eat their own vomit, so mostly because it's like partially safe for them to do so.
I mean, it's not stopping you from eating your own vomit.
Yes, there is.
It's just stomach bile and fucking and partially digested food. I mean, yeah, if you're sick, if you threw up because you're sick, yeah, there's plenty of reason to not eat that shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because most of the time when you throw up, it's because you eat something bad.
Yeah, but like, if you just threw up because your stomach's upset and you were starving, that's actually something you could just eat. It's not recommended because,
yeah,
but, you know, they're like...
It's like how technically you can distill and boil and drink your piss if you're dehydrated, but you shouldn't.
Yeah, it can be done, and it has been done, but please, for the love of God, don't. Another fucking weird animal fact that I'm still admittedly a little bit like about it because it's one of those things that not a lot of people know about. Is just the fact that you can just go out and grab a duck if it's at the park. It's not stopping you.
Oh yeah, that whole thing.
Yeah. Like, okay, check your local laws, obviously, but...
Just as your battle ends, you hear the faint sound of a lock coming undone. It seems a door somewhere has opened.
Ducks are even though ducks are horrible murder beasts, they're still adorable as fuck.
The door exudes a sinister aura. When you touch the handle,
They need something else to make fun to make up for the
and the door
Phillips
opens.
head, let's call it. That fun fact that I remember all the way from the fucking Punisher LP. Thank you, Plague of Gripes, for cursing everyone with this knowledge, and now it has spread over the years.
Oh, I've known it for a long, long time, and I think it's even worse when you actually hear the full set of facts that he could have prattled off on.
Oh.
Doing full body vape tricks. But yeah, no. On the topic of like going out to a park and grabbing a duck. Like, yeah, also ducks cannibalize their young, but it's only in specific breeds that do that. If it's a North American mallard, they'll actually do it on purpose, but most breeds don't typically do that. It's usually something that, like, when it does actually happen, it's based on the amount of food that's present in the environment. But yeah, check if you see some ducks just chilling out at a park, like if they see you and they don't fly away, those fuckers are domesticated. I shit you not. I have never been able to approach a wild duck as easily as I have been able to approach domesticated duck.
See, this is just telling me that one artist who draws art of a duck that's apparently a mafia boss is canon to how they act in real life. Nature is beautiful.
Yeah. Kagura, you joke, but yeah, no, you actually can. If your local laws permit you to grab that specific type of duck, you could just grab it. You are not bound by anything but the livestock rules or laws, and whatever law is relevant to that specific state, which there's only 4 fucking states that say no. And one of those 4 states says no only to one breed. And it's the Harlequin duck. And that's because I believe Harlequin ducks are endangered, or pretty badly endangered, in fact. Oh yeah, those are fucking endangered.
If you're in those 4 states and can do it, then it's a crime most foul.
Yeah, no, like, it's like, I'm not gonna say names. I did have somebody go, hey, cite your source on that. And I'm just like, I mean, no, that's a valid response. Because, like, the concept of just going out and grabbing a duck at a park does feel kind of foreign.
You sound insane saying it out loud. Yes. Without sources. Without
sources, and, like, in retrospect, I did realize
I remember seeing 2 kids feeding ducks KFC at a park, and one just goes, man, this is fucked up.
But, yeah, no, straight, like, I don't know, somebody's in the room. It's like, straight up, it does sound kind of, like, batshit insane. Like, when you just say, like, just casually say it.
Now you know why people are like, what the hell are you talking about sometimes? Because you just go in blazing when you get jazzed up about a topic.
Yeah, and 90% of the time, people catch on. It's just, you know, those 10% of the times that people seem to only remember. Which is, you know, the confirmation bias thing kicking in. I believe there's an actual term for it. Where, like, you only remembered the specific side of things, but not the majority. You only remember the minority, because those stand out the most.
Although, on the other hand, you could try to, like, if it helps at all with your brain chemistry, you could try to convince yourself, no, the fact that I remember... The fact that the other version doesn't register just means that's the more normal one. I need to stop.
Yeah. I've had an entire fucking Final Fantasy XIV free company, like, say that all I do is complain. I mean, I complain quite a bit, but, like, that's not the only thing I do.
Pat syndrome.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's had a number of cases where, like, people said that he only ever does that, and then he busts out, like, several examples of, no, you're just fucking wrong.
Like, I think it was Chris Wolfhard, formerly Mr. Feelswide, who said something to the effect of, do not try to argue with Mr. Patrick Boyven on social media, you will lose and he will break into your house and steal all your gold.
Yeah, no, like, he's a motherfucker that you do not want to argue with.
Not only is he consistent, he is extremely fucking stubborn.
But also, when he's wrong, he's extremely quick to admit it.
Like, my favorite example of that is how quickly he went from, man, why do people think that Attack on Titan has, like, fascist undertones? And then after the ending, he goes to that tweet and he goes, man, this aged like dog shit.
Literally 3 days later, he just goes, wow, that aged like shit.
Yep.
Like, me much like that, dude, like fucking Pat. And more people should be like this on the internet. You don't have to say citation needed for really weird shit. But also, say it nicely, please. When you do, say it nicely, please. Because it makes it seem like an argument. And then it could, especially if it's something referring to pre-2018 information, you're not gonna find that on the internet anymore. It's out there, yes, but good fucking luck finding it on Google. I am rampantly upset that, like, I can bring up something from 2015, type in that exact fucking article title, and it come up on page 87 of the Google search results.
Yeah, I think last week tonight I actually had a whole bit about how Google's methodology has sort of gone to the dogs with how it tends to prioritize information.
It's called SEO. It is an extremely... Fuck those guys. It is an extremely popular thing in the worst parts of the internet. If you... And I'm fucking painting a target on my back when I say this, but if you go to websites like fucking Black Hat World, you will see the most prima donna motherfuckers you will ever meet in your life. More prima donna than Kiwi Farms motherfuckers.
That's a tall order, but go on. That
will sit there and go, I got one less click on my website than last week. I'm gonna go fucking log the fuck out of life. And I'm just like, fucking what? I had a dude at my old job literally dox one of my coworkers because their website wasn't getting the clicks that they wanted. All over being able to earn $5 fucking more that year.
Some people need to just turn the computers off, go outside, and then buy an ice cream.
No, they just fucking Google needs to just completely uproot their entire search algorithm. It is abso-fucking-lutely exploited to hell and broken as shit to the point that you can not find information anymore. Which is why I get so frustrated when people say, hey, citation needed, and they're doing it to be a dick. It's okay to do it when, like, it's, again, the duck situation, where just something so fucking off the wall that you're just like, you're bullshitting.
Yeah.
But, like, when it's, like, me bringing up why No Man's Sky just wasn't what was promised, the first words out of everyone's fucking mouth is, I want proof. And then I get to sit here and go, oh yeah, that happened in 2015, didn't it? I'm not gonna find that fucking article that literally talked about how the entire game was lost in a flood. That they had to build that entire game from scratch. And put that bitch out the door in 2 fucking years. In the 7 years that they worked on.
Door unlocking in the east. The door exudes.
Not to mention, there's a lot of playground rumors from, like, especially pre-2010s internet where people will just say something in a forum or on a game fact, and because no one has the means to check it, they just assume it's true, and it becomes an old wives' tale that circulates around until people translate a fucking obscure interview or something that completely debunks it.
Yeah. Or it doesn't get debunked and gets accepted as fact and becomes SEO'd into the only thing you can find on that now. Like what happened with fucking the composer of Resident Evil Director's Cut.
By a shadow monster.
You know, clown farts.
Yeah.
Just as you're about to speak to him, though.
It's a Library of Alexandria scenario.
Yeah, no, it absolutely is.
You start to wonder if all the shadows here were humans engulfed in desire. While you are lost in thought, the desire rushes at you.
Yeah.
These desires are getting progressively stronger. I think our joke about Miracle Matter just chilling out behind the queen may actually happen.
You know what? Fuck it. We ball.
Yeah, we ballin'.
Yo!
2 fight as 1.
Okay.
almost half the HP.
And everyone gets a defense buff.
Yeah, no, genuinely, again, for the record, I'm going to put this out one more time for the people in the back that may end up seeing this. Like, it's okay to say citation needed if it's something off the wall, but please, like, don't say it in a way that comes off as dickish. Because that really fucks with pisses on people's heads. Because then it becomes, well, now I just don't want to talk about anything. Or, in some cases, anytime I bring up something, I better have, like, 12 articles to throw at people so they can get the point.
And they'll probably ignore them anyway because they just want to be right. They don't want to be fucking learning.
I mean, not everybody's doing it with bad intent. I mean, we're fuck that one in particular.
Yeah, no.
We're kind of in a period of life right now where like misinformation could just happen and it won't be proven as misinformation until much later,
Yeah.
or it'll become retroactively misinformation. Which has happened to me a few times. Where
Those
like,
poor bastards didn't even get to play the game.
yeah, they were just put on the table and the GM was just like, all right, well, clean these bitches up.
That's something I've definitely felt a few times.
But
After slaying the desire, you hear a noise from the south. It sounds like a new path has opened.
all right. Yeah, no, like that's one of the things that like to like discuss is the becoming retroactively wrong, thus putting you in a worse position than you originally were. Where it was like you say something, it's correct when you said it, and then someone got really fucking obsessed over being right, that they found something that makes you retroactively wrong, and suddenly everyone else turns on you thinking you're the one that was bullshitting. I've had that happen to me. And I'm just like, are you fucking serious? Like, I was correct until that dropped, and, you know, I accept the L for it, but don't be a dick. I don't remember what it was. I think it was like something involving Resident Evil or some shit.
I don't know.
It was like some video game that was going to be made and then like it got silently canceled and then like all traces of it was erased from the internet or some shit. Where it was confirmed and then deconfirmed. And everyone's like, yeah, you're just wrong. Just be wrong. And I'm like, I'm admitting that I'm wrong. But I was right originally.
Hey, double money.
Double money. I don't blame you, Nexus. I like it's just a flaw of mine where I have to be at least like opinionated or get completely forgotten about, and it kind of fucking sucks. Like,
God, I feel that one. Like, you've seen me bounce back between saying things with my whole chest and then just completely shutting down, right?
oh yeah, no, like you've even seen me say the fucking loot roll, bring up the loot roll bullshit, and now I'm like, all right, yeah, soul crystals and you know, Void Arc, yeah, I kind of see where that's coming from, and I absolutely understand, and I haven't done it since. But, like, I will fucking die on a goddamn hill. Blood all over me. Over, no, I want this...
What is this?
I don't fucking know. I will die on that goddamn hill, and that might just be there just to bind the maps together.
Yeah, that actually.
But yeah, no, I will die on that fucking hill on if I want a piece of loot, I will not roll on anything else until I either get a low enough roll to know that I'm not going to get that piece of loot, or I don't get that loot. If somebody tells me to roll on that loot, or roll on other loot, I'll roll on other loot, but I'll more than likely pass on it because I want that piece that I'm sitting on right now. I will die on that fucking hill. I think it's okay to do that. Other people do that. Why tell me it's wrong? It's not. You're just prioritizing your time on the game, and that's okay. If you want your fucking loot, go, hey, roll on this, please. And I'll be like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, like there are occasionally people in duties where they'll say, hey, I'm looking for XYZ piece of gear. If you see it, can you please pass on it?
Oh, I've had some motherfuckers explicitly roll need on it because I said something. That's why I don't say anything anymore.
I've usually been on the opposite end where someone says it and I just pass, and thankfully they get it.
Like genuinely, if somebody wants their fucking loot, they just call it. I know it's gonna come off as a little bit toxic, but just call your loot. Doesn't matter what game it is. It could be Destiny, it could be Final Fantasy 14, it could be World of Warcraft. If you're going into some content for an extended period of time, like, it's okay for you to just be like, no, I want this. I'm going to sit here until either I lose this role or someone asks me to roll on something else. And if I don't want the loot that somebody's asking for, I'm gonna fucking hit pass on that shit before they even say anything. Like, genuinely. I don't sit on all the loot, but I'll sit on most of it that I want. And if I want that one piece and I have a priority list, I'm just gonna fucking slowly go down that list.
Wait, so the One Piece is real?
Oh my god. Can we get much higher? I don't even know why that fucking meme cropped up out of nowhere. Where people were drawing fucking were doing crudely drawn penises on One Piece stills. It's so fucking it was so fucking stupid.
I don't know why either, but it just took off and it gained a life of its own.
Yeah, man, whatever.
I can appreciate the ones that are like interesting, like edits of other characters, but that's it.
Yeah, no. Again, I'll die on that fucking hill when it comes to loot. I don't give a fuck. It's on Twitch. It's on the internet forever.
This is just a whole ass corridor, huh?
Yeah, it's a whole ass corridor. Really well drawn dicks.
Just pulling out the fucking old school jeweler magnifiers, going,
That's some quality penis right there.
That the shape and placement of the veins is immaculate. The curvature abides by the golden ratio.
I see you put Whitebeard's mustache on it too. Fucking.
The internet was where we got
Prince Albert, and it's just Whitebeard's mustache across it. Go ahead. You imagined it. I could tell for that pause. You're just like, oh no.
the moments where being a very visual, imaginative person turns against you.
You gotta respect a really well-drawn dick. I won't disrespect that. There was a couple of them in that list that were. I was like, okay, no, that at least looks on model. But they didn't give Luffy a stretchy dick, so points docked for that.
Well, no, it's because he's asexual.
Did they confirm that? No, that actually makes sense now that I think about it.
Like, the way he behaves around people, it seems like Oda might genuinely be implying Luffy is asexual.
It's either asexual or aromantic.
Something like that.
A black shadow bars your path. As it turns its yellow eyes on you, your party readies their weapons.
Hey, look, the child kill quota.
I mean, it's more like a glorified chess piece or something. Speaking of One Piece, he's got the fucking one face that Luffy makes that everyone also memes.
Oh,
Yeah. Just the fucking 1,000-yard stare of complete disinterest.
The stare he gives at Boa Hancock on a regular basis.
Like, those two have the same energy as that fucking, I'm not at the beach, this is a bathtub meme.
When I got to that part in the manga, like, people absolutely underplayed that their dynamic is so unique. Like, she is absolutely smitten for him, but she's also, there's clearly, like, with the way she's wrote, there's clearly this voice in the back of her head going, I mean, you might... Oh.
Yeah, they can just do that. Don't worry about it.
You might want to burn these guys down.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Whee! Wow.
Damn, son.
That's why I said don't worry about it. Carrot was basically all over him, and he was still like, nah.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, no, like, there's clearly in the back of Boa's head, a little voice in the back of Boa's head just going, okay, but like, what if he isn't interested in you? And then, like, towards the end of her particular arc, before the Marineford Park, she just kind of had like this very clear partial resignation, but still like, but I want him to be mine though. I don't know, it's just such a interesting dynamic.
I mean, Oda's done some really cool things with little things like that, like how I haven't actually touched Wano yet, but apparently Yamato is transmasked.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
And they confirm it in the funniest way possible, where she sees one of Frankie's giant robots and she just has a moment of, yo! Or, sorry, he. Fuck. I caught myself. I did catch myself. Guardian, hey.
Still had asparagus in my mouth. I was like, oh.
Yep. I had to dwell on that for a second.
It's better to catch yourself.
Yes. And it was like 2 seconds, which is too many, but still.
I mean, as long as you catch yourself in general and just, you know.
Yeah.
So everybody's discovering that, like, everybody's sentiment. Like, we're at me from, like, years ago. I would have been like, about it, but, like, no, as long as you make the effort to try to, like, correct yourself when corrected and accept it, that's fine.
Oh yeah, and also Daisuke literally, apparently in the Japanese version of that backyard where he outright confirms Bridget is trans, he goes down, he uses feminine pronouns way more aggressively than you are normally supposed to in Japanese grammar.
Oh, dude was shouting that shit for the people in the back.
And fight.
Like weird fucking weebs are in shambles right now between all of this, and I love it.
Yeah, no, it's had a lot of fucking what has been unlovingly now been labeled Japanophiles, where they overly just fetishize the entire country. Might as well be a company, depending on your political opinion about Japan. But I digress.
Yeah, like between that, Yamato, one of the characters in Xenoblade 3 being non-binary, I think it's Juniper.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've gotten to the point there where you've seen them yet. And the whole Uchikoshi thing, I think I'm having a fucking Ben Kenobi moment where if I put my ear to the glass and listen into 4chan, it's just like, it's as if 1,000 voices cried out in pain and were silenced all at once.
Oh, I found out about that thing about Deadly Premonition 2, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah, it was literally people being mad that a character was just wrote to be a bit transphobic, even though that was that character's character arc to overcome that. Supposedly. I haven't played it yet.
Okay.
Like,
oh yeah, Testament being non-binary. Forgot about
Oh yeah, Testament is also non-binary. Hell yeah.
Also consider the fact that Testament becoming non-binary is also in tandem with them having character development of being in a much better place mentally after the XX games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll get back to you, you and everybody else on stream when I get around to playing Deadly Prem 2.
Bitch!
About that
Not you,
scene.
the skeleton.
Whatever. Like when I get to the scene that everybody is like got upset at Swery about, and where Swery's like, but that's part of that character's writing, which was his response to people saying, no, just don't write that character like that. And I'm like, I need to see this to kind of, because a lot of the times people have knee-jerk reactions. Okay, not people. There are some people out there who get vocal and will have knee-jerk reactions to things that are supposed to be part of a character growing into something different.
Not to mention, characters having negative personality traits is not inherently reflective of that person. Like, as much as I might poo-poo on some works of fiction, I know that certain characters are not mouthpieces for the writers.
Yeah.
And there are plenty of cases where it's like, I don't like this work, but I know nothing about the person who made it. They would probably be fun to drink with, for all I know.
Mm-hmm. Fucking,
Oh.
Oh, alright.
Yep, that's another desire.
Going in.
A black shadow bars your path. As it turns its yellow eyes on you, your party readies their weapons.
But yeah, it's one of those things where I feel like, I really hope I'm not going to eat my words on this. Like, please, for the love of God, don't make me eat my words on this. But like, it must take someone a lot to write The Missing and be transphobic. considering what the missing is about.
Yeah. And then
Like-
there's other things like going back to Bridget. A lot of people were saying that they didn't like how it tied into her backstory, but I think that's fine because I've seen a few trans people say, no, I want more backstories with trans people coming out that aren't pretty and clean and spotless. I want there to be a little bit of awkwardness because it's been awkward for me and so many other trans people I know that that's the normal.
Also, you remember I streamed The Missing, right?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so that's like still one of my favorite games from Swery. Like, it's a powerful fucking game.
Oh yeah, Kagura's also got a good point. Considering it's 4chan, it's more like it's as if 1,000 voices cried out in anguish and never shut the fuck up.
It turned into the Wail of the Departed, but not nearly as cool.
Every time people try to tell me that 4chan isn't as bad as it sounds like it is, they're the most lost in the bog about trying to defend it that I can never truly believe them. Because it's like literally every other person that I've talked to that isn't like full all in on, yeah, no, it's only these specific parks that are bad. They'll tell me, no, the whole site is just completely fucked. Don't bother even poking
The
in.
people who say that 4chan... Also, I should acknowledge what F10 just said there. That is Fern, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. Nice thing in general, considering how Japan plays off LGBTQ plus groups.
As a serious matter. Yeah, Japan's done a lot of growing lately.
Especially considering some weeds have been pulled.
Yeah. But on the remark of people who say that, oh, only certain parts of 4chan is bad, the people who say that have only visited like 2 boards
and are usually in the less worse boards, or they'll tell you some unhinged bullshit like, no, it's only this one board that needs to be quarantined by the mods. Okay, that tells me that your mod staff is completely fucking incompetent. Like, I had someone genuinely try to tell me, no, it's only the political board that's bad and everyone needs to quarantine it, so every unhinged thing that comes out of that site is just people from the /Paul board. Yeah, okay, bud. That just tells me that your moderators are just sitting there eating Fruit Loops all day.
Now, there's one thing I will say. 4chan is not the only Chan board that has an extremely ugly side, or that is comprised almost exclusively of an extremely ugly side. Its parent board, 2CH, Dobrow's 2CH.
Yeah.
The
people who usually say that are the kind of people who think genuinely unhinged shit is not so bad.
There's a lot of Japanese artists who have recently...
Oh shit, Milk! Yo!
What's up, Milk? There's an artist I recently started following that had a bit of a departure from the platform over...
A faint humanoid
That's the same.
Where the shadow
once
was.
You were saying?
Whoa.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
All right. There was a Japanese artist that I started following recently that had a bit of a hiatus from Twitter as a platform because the dude spoke out against 2CH about how a lot of them, they complain about Americans while parroting some aggressively American rhetorics. And when the dude tweeted that, dude had to move for a while.
Oh no.
And because Japan is an unfortunately small island, all things considered in the grand scheme of the globe itself, for the record, Japan's not small, but in comparison to the rest of the world, that many people in such a small landmass.
Especially if it's the mainland, because that's basically the size of California, right?
Smaller.
Really?
Yeah. Japan's not a very big place. People make remarks like, oh, there's so many people in Japan, it's such a huge place. And it's
most of those people live in Tokyo.
No, it's not. Even if you live in Tokyo, Japan is not small. It is a 2-hour trip from tip to tip. You take that shit by train, it is a 2-hour trip from tip to tip, ranging from 5 kilometers to 30 kilometers every once in a while. It is not big.
It actually seems way more plausible than the more I think about it as I learn about the geography that in Yakuza 0, you can literally just take a cab from fucking Kabukicho to Osaka.
It is absolutely a thing. But anyways, I've been watching a lot of Abroad in Japan, by the
Oh
way.
my god, the fucking crit also missed.
That's a shit move.
I don't like you.
Oh, fuck you in particular. But yeah, fucking... like, 2CH is... And, that's actually one of the big
I
reasons...
think it's specifically called Tucci.
I'm just gonna call it 2CH just out of spite at this point.
Yeah, that's fair. Like calling people from Quebec Quebecers instead of Quebecois.
I accidentally did that to someone in a support chat recently, and they went fucking off. They were not happy about that. But yeah, also yeah, the best parts of Japan are the smaller towns with wilderness around it, like Inaba. Like, not making a Persona joke here, but if you actually go to Google Maps Street View about with Inaba, the actual town of Inaba, it's actually really pretty. It is unabashedly a very, very pretty small town.
Or fucking Yakuza 6 with Onomichi.
Onomichi, yeah. I believe that's actually
That is
Sasebo?
that's one of the few locations that actually hasn't been had its name changed for like reasons.
Oh, so it actually is called Onomichi. I thought it was Sasebo.
Yeah, no, it's actually called Onomichi.
Oh. And also the actual Kamurocho, the one that had its name swapped.
Kabukicho, rather.
Well, no. Actual Kamuro.
Hmm.
There's a district just outside of Tokyo
You
called
can hear
Kamuro.
the desires ridiculing you.
Shut up. The actual district of Kamurocho is like the biggest. Just if you ever like actually look at it on Street View, you'll see it go from like bordering big city Japan to like fucking Higurashi small town in like one specific spot in Street View. You could see it just happen. And it's the actual Kamuro is just the primest example of how to measure urban sprawl. And yeah, I did that when I was like just boredly
You
looking.
ignore their scorn and continue forward.
I actually got a little bored at my old job and was just looking up random places in Japan and just typing in Yakuza locations. And that's where I discovered that Kamuro is an actual location. And not the Yakuza Kamuro or what is Kabukicho.
Yeah.
Within the throne room, the Queen of Woe awaits. The Queen reveals herself to be none other than Laddie,
No, that makes sense. I
Yeah,
kind of saw
kinda
that
see-
coming.
yeah.
undisputed ruler of this domain. Indeed, this world. Her voice is husky, almost as if it had been. Her voice is husky, almost as if it had been swallowed by the stormy seas and echoes within your heads.
I just want to imagine that if
Him
the cards...
just rolling him just having a moment of, oh my god, my sea allegories.
I just want to imagine they had the time and effort to like actually animate the cards, and it's just like evil Queen Laddie sees the fucking backpedal, and she just has this expression of, seriously, you're doing this now? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Just rest her head on her hand as she looks into the camera, wondering, "Are you done yet?"
Yeah.
Like if we just had like Emperor's New Groove expressions of people mugging for the camera in this game, that would just make it the best fucking game.
It's either that or the platinum games thing, where like as things are sitting still, you just kind of see them like slowly look at the camera if you sit on a paused cutscene for long enough.
Yeah, I think they specifically do that in Wonderful 101 because it's heavily implied that everyone's reading their lines off of cue cards off camera.
Yeah.
She tells you that in the land of woe, greed is both grand and glamorous.
Ah, shit, we went to America.
For stealing the desires of my people, I sentence you covetous intruders to death, she decrees.
Oh, yeah, no. Oh, yeah, this is definitely America.
The impact sends you flying. By the time you look up, you realize that the entire area is covered by a heart scar. This looks bad, Blight remarks in a trembling voice as he gets to his feet.
That's why he has the Texas flag on his chest. Captain Texas Froggo is back home.
It was all about capital punishment.
A
Oh!
shadow, larger than any you've seen before, emerges from the heart scar, summoned by the Queen's screams.
Uh-oh.
The
Oh,
shadow
finally,
roars,
the one non-stock
its
scream.
voice powerful enough to shake the castle itself before lunging at you.
I'm sorry, but like...
That queen design is rad.
Oh, yeah, no, the queen design is rad, but like... The monster scream that everybody uses, that's like a stock sound, like...
That's a big health pool.
But look at your stats compared to it.
Come on, you got this.
It would be funny if, like, other Voice of Cards games added more touches, though, to add it more personable. Like, maybe a
I'll
slight
try
chance that if you have to roll dice for an event, the dice just fall off the table and the GM's just like, oop, do it again.
Oh, like the actual environmental
Yeah.
personality.
Yeah. Or like moments where the cards are getting put on the table and they accidentally get swiped off and the GM's just like, hold on, brings them back. Just like little fumbles that a lot of us have actually done playing like actual tabletop games.
Oh, buffing? Well, he is at 39.
Also, we have a defense up phase, so I may as well prep.
I mean, you got 300 HP to work through, while this bitch is literally only taking 1 damage from a 25 damage value.
25 water damage, inflict for...
Ooh. Well, now. Let's just spend a little bit of time to prep.
Excellent.
For a defense up phase, that's still pretty good damage, though.
Yeah, but you gotta watch out. Yeah, let's say, if you gotta, Panacea, you may wanna use it on your boy there. Because, remember, you hit if you physical hit someone when they're frozen, that's it. Oh yeah, I believe this game does that. That's some good damage.
Very good damage. And no regens like the last chuckle fuck. No, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna use a power.
Yeah, no. I'm really trying my hardest not to say it, but I might as well say it. And there's the first one.
First healing item used?
No.
Oh no.
I believe you do get some reprieve in between.
Excellent.
He's saying excellent an awful lot.
I mean, are you seeing how much damage Captain Froggo is doing?
I mean, everybody's doing it at this point, but yeah, that's fair. I mean, you have the gems to do Starlight.
But that's an AoE. But
It's also party defense as well.
You know what? Yeah, that's fair.
The issue you're having right now is this fucker's doing a lot.
Not to mention, our two temporary party members here are glass cannons.
Mm-hmm. And you're adding 5 to their values.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
For a few turns, in fact.
Shit.
You forgot.
Oh well. Yeah, because buffs don't stack. Oh well.
Well, positive buffs, like attack and defense don't stack.
Magnificent.
Don't worry about it.
Aren't you glad I mentioned that? Because that would have fucking hurt. Well, no, you have a happenstance on dark damage right now, don't you?
Exactly. God, that fire strike is so good. Oh, and that doesn't count. Oh.
I'm about to say, if you want to
The
fucking do your
demon potatoes
damage,
got nothing on you.
yeah, if you want to do your damage, now's a really good time. If you want to just stack up and
Is it ever?
burn it all out. That's 60, damn near. No, even she's doing her damage.
Magnificent.
5 HP left.
No, that's it. You're good
Okay.
for this one.
Hold on. I noticed that gold was all 4s. 4 means death in Japanese, so...
Mm-hmm.
Unable to maintain its shape, the gigantic shadow begins to sway. This is it, you shout, and raise your sword in sync with Laddie's magic. But the queen appears and blocks your attack before it lands. This shadow is a manifestation of Laddie's greatest doubts. The queen worries over what will happen to Laddie's heart if that shadow should disappear.
It does have the same hat as Lack.
The queen decides to ask you a few questions to dispel the doubts at the heart of the domain's crisis.
Answer me this. What medicine does Laddie... Oh, God. Is this gonna affect any...
I ain't saying anything.
Oh, no. What medicine does she hate most?
Don't look it up.
Because I
know, but us playing a week at a time is really biting us in the ass, isn't it?
Not to mention, these are probably tied to events that we missed.
Potentially.
God damn it. God damn it. God.
What's your call?
I don't know. I feel like this is the only one that's come up in dialogue, so...
Wrong, the queen says. How pitiful that you don't even know Laddie's likes and dislikes, she scoffs, before moving on to the next question.
I feel like the Orphish would be one.
No, the queen exclaims with a laugh.
Or are these just all wrong? That's also a possibility, considering.
How cold-hearted you are not to know what she fears, she chides before moving on to the next question.
Because I'm at the helm, I can look it up.
Who among the maidens does she hate most? This is a weird one. Like, was there ever any indication she hated any of them? I don't think there was.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, this one is definitely... What the hell?
Have you figured it out yet?
No.
This question should have made it the most obvious.
It doesn't. What are you talking about?
Well, what's the answer to this question?
I don't know.
Well, she doesn't hate her, right?
I think so, yeah.
All right, well, she doesn't hate them, right?
Yeah.
She doesn't hate her, right? Or her.
It's herself.
No.
What do you mean, no?
So there's no right answer, right?
Yeah. So there's no right answer.
There's never been a right answer for any of these questions.
Motherfucker.
Yep.
Okay.
Your decision will affect the narrative going forth from this point, just a little bit though. So just kind of whoever you didn't feel the most fond of, you can honestly pick.
This sort of thing always makes me feel like a dick, though.
I mean, yeah, because they're all so well wrote, except for like maybe fucking Longthair, where she was kind of by design a bit of a dick. But like, they're all lovable in their own little way.
Also, like, 2 of them are dead. Well, 3 of them are dead. 2.5 are dead, so...
I mean, one's a work in progress.
Yeah.
Never will I be able to say that!
I mean, that's life in general, isn't it?
Everybody's a work in progress until they die, and then they're complete.
Just put a fucking edgy, like, Grim Reaper oil painting under that.
Not even a Grim Reaper oil painting, like just fucking AI-generated Heath Ledger painting.
2.5
corpses! Oh, man. 2.5 corpses really fell off the fucking radar when they introduced the 3rd corpse.
You have no idea, do you? The Queen scoffs. The Queen's desire to eliminate you is readily apparent. You don't know
the game even
if
tells
there
you.
was a
Okay.
correct answer among the ones she gave you.
There's
She
some...
has proven her point. Perhaps you don't know Laddie as well as you should by now.
Or perhaps you do.
I cannot leave Laddie's heart in your hands, she roars. That raging voice transforms into a tidal wave that rushes toward you. Swallowed by the wave, the phantom Onyx Maiden and her attendant vanish. You're pulled under the tow only seconds later.
If it wasn't already clear, like, this section is about greed.
Yeah.
And what's a better way to be greedy than to not give a correct answer?
You come to. You find yourself in a familiar spire. It seems you were expelled from the heart's domain by the Queen. You see Laddie snuggled up to Lack near the altar. You decide to go check on them.
So, what was any of that, little puppet man?
Lack lies there limply, like a stuffed animal without its filling.
Only now you... Okay.
The self-proclaimed spirit risked its life to save you. If you had been swallowed by the wave, your consciousness may never have returned. You give Lack your heartfelt thanks for saving you. Lack trembles as it tries to speak. Laddie gazes upon the injured Lack with concern. It's coming, Lack proclaims.
That's
in a
never good.
faint voice. And then, everything falls quiet. An odd energy fills the spire. You place
fog is coming,
Lack
the
Fog is
on
coming.
the
The fog
altar
is coming. The fog is coming.
and head outside to find the source.
We're gonna go outside and the whole place is just gonna look like inside of Laddie's heart, isn't it?
It'd be kind of cool if it did. I didn't see who you picked on that last question. Who'd you pick?
Lavia.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's the one person Laddie would have the most trouble getting along with, realistically.
The sea
Yeah.
falls eerily still, almost as if afraid of something. You realize that the strange energy you felt earlier is not only in the spire, but blankets the entire aisle. Feeling a tap on your shoulder, you turn to see Laddie as pale as a sheet. She points, and when you turn to see what she's staring at,
What's the smell?
It's blood!
you find your field
I
of
was
vision
joking.
filled by a monster so big that it pierces
Oh,
your
this is just a
thighs.
fucking Jack moment. Okay.
It's raging toward you, tearing through the sea.
Or no, they call
as
it navel
does.
parts now.
Oh, Jack of
You
Blades?
can't believe
Knave
your
of Hearts from
eyes,
the first Nier.
but
Oh,
you know
oh!
you can't stand still. We have to evacuate everyone, you say.
Oh yeah, no, fair
Then
enough,
make
isn't
for
it?
the village.
Should we save that for next time? Because we're getting pretty close.
Yeah, no. I mean, if you want to, I'm kind of just like, I mean, we could keep going. But
We only got
that's me.
20 minutes, and I don't think that's going to be enough.
Do you work today?
No.
Oh. Yeah, we'll save here.
Because like, this feels like a good... Also, I'm gonna hazard a guess on who this is going to pertain to, considering those preview images.
Yeah, those portraits.
Oh.
Just play Song of the Ancients Atonement.
Oh no, it's going to be the Dark Colossus draws near.
All right, and with that, I'm a hit
As we get
the
these
button.
danger bongos.
There we go. All right, so. Yeah. The fog is coming, 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 the fog is coming.
The fuck is coming. I like how you stop it at just the right point that I do exactly one more than you, and I look like that much more of a dick.
I mean, whatever. Anyways, yeah, so how does the stream look today? Because I did crank up the quality of the stream and the recording just a little bit.
I also noticed we didn't have as many frame drops, at least as far as you vocalized.
No, that problem's been fixed for a good while.
Hey!
I was noticing in some other streams that the bitrate was a little bit rough around the edges for a good long time. I was mainly doing that to be courteous to those who have a slightly worse connection than others. And I did it as a test as on my connection as well, just to see how it would function. And from the looks of things, it actually did pretty well. We're probably going to keep it around this for a while. And if I get anybody who has connectivity problems, I'll probably crank it down to 4,000 kilobytes. But this is going to become the new norm, especially when the Steam Deck comes in, where I can start offloading the work that the streaming is like. You saved it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can save it again if you just forget that.
Nah, I've got to trust you on that. It auto saved anyways.
Yeah, I was gonna say most games nowadays have it. Most.
Yeah. But yeah, this will become the new norm on visual quality. As I tweak things more and more. I wouldn't be surprised if our audio also sounds really fucking or a little bit better now as well, because I noticed when the yes, thank you. When the bitrate is increased, audio kind of tends to come with it. I might bump it up even more. Come next stream, be it. Can I bump it up? Oh, no, I can't. So we're as good as we're gonna get without, like, full-on murdering people's connections.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, you're good. But yeah, as per usual, thank you all so very much for watching. We're not going to be doing any raids or music shares today, as I will probably be opening up a Discord server channel with, excuse me, with a music share, actually, no, there already is one in there, isn't there? Where is it at? Where's it at? Streamtop memes, your content, clips file. Alright, well, if there's not one, I'll create one. But yeah. See y'all either Saturday or Sunday, depending on how things go. More than likely Sunday, which will either be more Splatoon 3, or we'll be going back to Earthspace Shipbreaker to have a chill Sunday. And as we get closer and closer to having the Steam Deck, really wish it would ship already. We'll shift games onto that, and I've actually been debating on having an unboxing stream for that. I'm probably going to do it anyways and figure out how to get that set up. But we'll see how things go. See y'all next time, and stay true to yourselves. Totally not intentional. I'm gonna let this song play out though. I'll catch y'all next time. Stay true to yourselves. Also, I'll probably do a Hades stream sometime in the future again. I really want to play more of that game. See you around.